Morning, everybody. Good afternoon. All the good things. How is everyone doing today? Better yet, can anybody hear how I'm doing today?
Can you hear me okay?
I think the chat can hear you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? All right, now you should be able to hear me. There we go.
Cool. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can't say the same for chat. Hold up, I'll find out in a second. I also have found out that this music is ridiculously louder than me when it comes to streaming. So we're gonna, I'm gonna lower that just a little bit. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, alright, that seems good now. Hello everybody, how's it going? We got Dempsey here in the chat.
Hey guys.
Hello Thunderbirds, Astra, Bonita, how you doing this morning? We've got more, we got more lightning rounds. We're already 2 minutes in, which is not good. Where's our timer? Oh wait, where's
lightning rounds are fun.
Yep. If you get enough time to do them, that's not right. What happened to my script thing? Docs, scenes, sources. Oh no. Oh, this is tools, scripts. There we go. Boom. 381 minutes. That should be. That's only 52. Hold up. What? How many seconds in 56 minutes? 3360.
I was gonna say just divide it by 60 or times it by 60.
Yeah.
Times it by 60.
So, welcome everybody. We got the lightning round going up. We got three things lined up for today that I just chose last minute. We got a friendly fire from Lou from Boss Level. This is their character Layla. We've got an attack planned with a My Hero Academia OC named Asuka from what was their name? Whoops. Get that out of here. Khals, Khals, and I will throw all these links in the description in a second. And then, as fate would have it, we have a revenge to do. And I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let the stream catch up, so we could all see together what the character is.
Ooh, revenge.
So yeah, here we go. Let's get started. Why do I have so many tabs open? Okay, real quick. Let's edit. Let's go to the description. People.
Oh, I see the revenge. I never come up and small scaled it, and then I just seen when you like the revenge, and I'm like, oh, after I went revenge, and it's like, wait, there's a 10-second delay. 10 seconds went and it changed. So I went, oh, that's not the one you're avenging. Yeah. Oh. Ironically, I've been drawing that character as well today.
I should have had these pulled up before, and now I'm struggling. All right, where are all my followers? Why are they at the bottom? There we go. This one. Boom. VAWE WIEA.
See, this is how you get warmed up for the lightning round. You forget to do stuff, so you rush around like mad, and you're already on the gotta do it, gotta go mode.
I did finalize. So I was unsure if I was gonna stream today. I literally made this decision 20 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Nice.
All right. Proper credit is given in the description. Let's begin. Timer. Nope, that's seconds. Oh boy. Stop. phone
You said lightning
cooperate.
round, 56 seconds, go.
That would be a good challenge. Good. All right. 3, 2, 1. 56 seconds. Let's go. Minutes. All right.
Oh, this is going to be your best stream yet.
It's the stream tax. It's always something.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Ark. How's it going?
How you doing, Ark? Welcome to the stream. I didn't know this was going to be happening 20 minutes ago, so you didn't miss much.
Gotta say, I was just flicking through while sorting something in between doing, waiting for something for work, and it's like, oh, KyngPin streaming. I'll get in on that.
Yep. So I kind of want... So the idea I had for this pose was, once again, I've basically just decided it's much easier for me to do like half body to bust shots, especially in these lightning rounds. So I want to have the character here. Once again, I didn't read anything about any of these characters. I feel bad because I don't want to accidentally do a wrong and misinterpret somebody's character. Right,
the key thing is, did you at least read the do's and don'ts?
Yeah.
Particularly the don'ts. Because as long as you don't do any of the, as long as you avoid the don'ts, you're good.
Not doing that, not doing that, not doing that, not doing that, not doing that. All right, we're good. So my plan for this one is to kind of have like a swooping motion here, and then maybe like, I don't know if I'm going to have the legs back here, but like that's the line of action I'm going for. I think maybe we'll just stick with this top half, though. That might be easier, especially as the time ticks down.
Promise, now you're going to be clock watching and go, no.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I put the timer on the side of my OBS where the chat, so the YouTube, what's it called? The YouTube little studio control panel.
Mm-hmm.
That tab goes over it, so I can't see the clock. I just had to move it over.
Ah.
60 seconds. Oh wait, 60 minutes. Yeah, I keep messing that up. It's a little less than a full hour because setup time ran a little long. Because like I said, this was a literal last minute decision where I had to set up the stream, find out who I'm attacking today, set up, gather the reference images, and then also send out links that I'm streaming. All within less than 20 minutes. Luckily, I had the timer set up from last time, so...
You're definitely living up to your catchphrase, aren't you?
The chaos part?
Yep, let's create some chaos.
Yep. I don't even do it intentional. It just... The chaos just happens.
It's a part of your daily life now, isn't it?
Yep. None of these are really... So I have some reference images pulled up. Yeah. None of them have the exact angle I'm looking for, but they're definitely a good start. Yeah.
Yeah, I have that at times sometimes, and I'm like, that's not quite the angle I want. Or I draw some out of the reference, without a reference, and I'm like, yeah, I can tell I drew this without a reference.
Yeah, I've noticed, like, the ones where I, like, have a very specific reference, there's a clear distinction. Alright, maybe if I just put the hand off screen, I can avoid drawing it, making my life easier.
Yep, that's one way to do it.
So, Astra. I saw this question earlier. I forgot to read it out, but now it's directed at both of us. What would you draw if you could draw any character you wanted without having to worry about copyright? That's a good question. As of right now, at least with the YouTube stuff, copyright hasn't been an issue. At least for me. I don't know about you, Dempsey, but like the only things that get copyrighted on my videos are like the music I use, which are I just have to go in and dispute because of the stock website I use.
Yeah, I've got to say, we're quite lucky on YouTube where because we draw things as this, or you can draw a character in your style as a video, a lot of people or a lot of companies don't copyright hit you straight away.
Right.
It's because it's a video of you showing it. Now, if you're selling it, I've been hit with that on Etsy for Dragon Ball Z characters that I've drawn.
Okay.
And I'm like, but Tolga Art, who's got an Etsy channel who does nothing but draw Dragon Ball characters, has never had a copyright thing by any of them. Yeah, I've ended up with it. I'm like, really?
I mean, yeah, that's what I don't understand. People sell fan art at cons all the time. There must be some kind of loophole.
It's basically how big you are when you're selling it.
Yeah, I think so.
Because if you are making a couple £100 from a con for the weekend, like you make $1,000. I will do it in dollars. You make $1,000 for 3 days of it. That's not big if you're going to do 1-2 cons a year.
Right.
But if you do lots of cons and you're making a lot of money, and then they have their guest artist show up and they see that someone's doing some really good art and they're at all these cons and stuff, even if it's the artist buys something or you give them something, then if the bigger companies see it, they're like, well, actually, you're making a fair bit from our characters. Let's just hit you on the head. Disney's the worst one for copyright when you use their characters and anything. Oh my god, I used to work for Virgin Holiday Cruises, and I had to make stuff for their website. And every time you had a graphic, like a promotional carousel of one of the cruise ships that had a picture of Mickey Mouse, you can't crop the ears, you can't have this cropped. It's got to be this. If it's with a child, you've got to have a full certain amount of them and the child in the picture, understood without any text over it or anything. It's like they are so, oh my god, on the rules. It was great in one respect, but actually getting something to get approved was a nightmare.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the whole copyright with the intellectual property. If you draw Disney characters at a Comic-Con, you probably get slammed by Disney if they were actually there. But if you did Marvel and DC, usually they're a little bit more lax.
Right.
But hey, it's just if you're selling it than if you're drawing it. So draw any character, we do that already. I just draw whoever I want. Just off you go, done. But selling it is a different matter.
It definitely is, but I haven't had problems with that, so I'm kind of free to draw whatever characters I want.
Yeah, until I get hit with it, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, but top one, that's a tough question. There's a lot of characters from games and stuff that I like. Some I have drawn already, multiple times. But yeah, I can't think of one off the top of my head. Probably, I guess someone from Date Everything maybe. I've been playing that lately. I'd say something from Balatro, but there's no characters in that one. Why are arms so hard?
Bonita, the crowns are the community board, which is something that you get XP for when you're talking in chat or interacting or super chats, and you can only get a certain amount over a certain time period of the stream. So it's every so often that when you're typing, you get it. At the moment, they don't do anything except for if you click the XP at the top that you've got, like a crown, mine says 75 XP, you can see the leaderboard, and it tells what everyone's XP is at that point. So you're on 125 XP, and then see Chainsaw Hunters on 75, same as me, but they've commented a bit more, so they're a bit higher up, and then it goes down to everyone else. Currently, it's just a new feature that they're doing to try and promote people, get people to buy super chats and stuff to get higher on the scoreboard. There's no redeems or anything yet, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't expect it's too far off.
I was thinking like I was thinking of ways that like I could reward top chat, but I don't know. I was thinking like maybe like, oh, top chat after the first hour or whatever gets a sketch of their character, something. I don't know.
If you're top chat for 3 streams in a row with over 400 XP or whatever you deem as the top one, you get a commission of your character drawn and sent to you.
That's a lot of stuff to track.
Well, it's only the top person every 3 streams, so you just have to get, at the end, before the end of the stream, just check who's top.
That's true.
Yeah, the XP stuff threw us completely when it first came out.
Yeah, I didn't even know it came out. I wasn't streaming for so long that I think I hopped onto one of Mr. S's streams. I'm like, oh, these are new.
What's this? I did that. I was on a vidIQ stream and it's like, oh, okay. So, what the hell's this and what's it do?
Yeah, I mean they would.
And then
they would be the channel to like update you on stuff like that.
Yeah, they didn't actually know what it was for themselves. It only just appeared on their stream. They're like, it's a new feature. We've got no idea what it does. So blatantly open. So, new feature, no idea. Oh well, let's see.
YouTube is fun.
Yeah, releasing updates without telling everybody what the updates actually do.
Yeah, because I don't think YouTube knows. Sometimes I think they just do things to do things.
It's a bit like what I do. Most of my channel is just doing things to do things.
For example, maybe they'll just like take away your channel permissions for no reason. Not this channel.
Taking away your channel.
That's true, but not this channel. But Boss Level a few days ago got an email to be like, "Hey, you can't pin comments or use A/B testing anymore because you don't have a big enough channel history." This is the second year we've been running Boss Level with 4 long form and 3 shorts every week without fail.
I'm guessing that's something to do with your type of content in your niche and their steps recently to kill bad repetitive content with the AI stuff. They're still learning, but they've done that update in the last week, isn't it?
It was like right before. It was like what? Last I checked, it was like 10 days ago. So the 11th or 12th, which was like right before they cracked down on that. But since
maybe you got flagged.
Yeah, but since we're predominantly faceless, that was my guess. But I don't know. It's not like they're actually going to give us a reason. So that's not a bad. It kind of hides the jellyfish part, unfortunately. Well,
go with the axe guitar. It sounds cool.
Maybe if I do this, because we'll have the jellyfish hat at least. And then I could kind of, because that at this point this counts as at least a half body. So I can.
Yeah. How many revenges have you got from Art Fight? I've got 8 now. I got 8 attacks I've got to respond to.
How many attacks do I have? I'm currently sitting at 11 attacks. 2 from Knight, 2 from Nerd, 2 from Ben, 1 from you, 1 from Mr. S, 1 from King, and then 1 from Ven, and then 1 from Meliana, who I believe is found me through the streams. I've only revenged 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people That's actually not too bad.
I've revenged 2, attacked 2. I've got 8 revenges to do.
Oh, 8 more to do.
I've got 8 revenges to do. Yeah, I've got 2 from Ben, where he's fused Aaronfold and Nexum with characters. I've got 2 versions of Velocity Raptor done. Someone attacked me, which was Friendly Fire. I got Friendly Fire from someone else who did a rather cool from Alligator Slippers. They did a super cool stylized Velocity Raptor. I mean, it looks so cool. I was like, damn, I wish I could do that style. That was like, that's nice.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that one.
Knight attacked me with Demonico Nexum piece, and I'm like, I know he took it from an episode, and he based it on an episode of something else and the expressions, but they fit so well with my video coming out either later on today or tomorrow. I could have just used his artwork for it. It's like, yeah, that could have gone down as part of it. That was so fitting.
Yeah. Knight, wait, no, because I know Knight did it. Yeah, Knight participated in an art fight prior to this year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Knight's on 16 attacks. I don't know what Nerd's on. I think they said 14 last I heard.
Yeah, I'm not even going to check what Nerd's on at the moment, but I'm planning to, I have a hard decision to make after this video I'm working on. Do I do art fight attacks and get as many in as possible to do a video at the end of the month after doing a load and push the redraw back until in August? Or do I do the redraw and say sod the art fight?
I would go for the art fight just because it's a limited time, and just look at it this way. If you push the art fight back a month, that's nothing. I've pushed mine back by 7.
Yes, that's true. I did push I also had my redraw go back a bit. Can't believe it's my channel birthday today as well. 10
Oh, really?
Years. Well, yeah, I've only been doing art on the channel for like 6 to 7 years, but it's 10 years. It was like, I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that's the whole reason I'm doing a video for a Tuesday. Nice. But I might not get it done completed for the Tuesday. But I am doing larger art pieces with more characters. It's taken a lot more than I expected in this style.
Yeah, I'm not really doing much different channel art-wise, but I got the comic, so that's something different, which has been pretty cool. Still haven't set up a bot for Stream Elements to let people know that I have a comic, but it's fine.
the quickest job of everything to do, and you've not done it yet.
Yeah, it's that I wanna move from Linktree over to Card just because it's a little more customizable, and I could put more links to there. So I want to push all my links over to that one instead. And then there's the stuff I have to do on a weekly basis for everything. That always ends up taking priority.
That's the killer for me at the moment. It's the day-to-day stuff on top of everything else, on top of everything else, on top of everything else.
And of course, finding a job. That's the hardest one. Finding any source of income.
Yes, that is always a gotcha. A faux pas, catch-22. It's annoying.
Yep.
And then when you get a job, you have no money anyway. So, the question is...
No money and no time. Better?
Yeah, no money and no time. Or no money and lots of time.
Yep. Oh, wait. This character doesn't have hands. I don't gotta draw them regardless. Thank goodness. They're tentacles, so I could just... I just have to get the flow of the motion correct. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. That actually looks really good. I like that.
Hey, Mangram's Art.
Hey, Mangram's Art. How's it going?
Ark's got a weird question. Ark, you've always got a weird question. Just fire away.
Yeah, or you don't.
As long as it's family friendly, fire away. That's the only caveat we've got. We're an easy to please bunch. We're artists.
All right. I want to show this, but I'm sure it's gonna get copyrighted. Is that the scene I'm thinking of? Maybe not. Hold up. I just...
The really weird bit for me is because we're on the voice chat, I got to wait for the stream to catch up.
Yeah. Am I just making this up in my head? Because it looks like... Nah, I guess not. The pose I'm going for kind of looks like a SpongeBob meme, but I can't find the reference.
When you zoom out in a little bit, I'll be able to tell.
Yeah. It's one of the Squidward dances, but apparently there were a lot more episodes where Squidward dances than I realized.
What, like all 600 of them?
Yeah. See, I need to... So this happened with the, jellyfish don't have bones, but they also don't have eyes, so I think I can get away with drawing some collarbones. Just to...
To be honest, you could still get away with collarbones anyway, because you could just argue it's where it's the fold in the kind of,
yeah.
the kind of like the jelly aspect of it because
like
of the
membrane,
kind of
yeah.
clothing it's wearing. It would have the bump and the bump, if that makes sense.
Yeah, true. Might make those eyes a little bigger. There's one thing about Lou's eyes stuff.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, Ark says, have you ever thought of destroying all your drawings and stop drawing? Many a time. Many a time. And now, I've even thought many times for YouTube, because it's such a demanding thing doing the channel and doing as much content as we normally do and fitting it around daily life at times. It's like, yeah, what would happen if I just stop? What would happen? Just not take a month off, just stop. Just one day, don't post anything else on there or just delete the channel. What would happen? It's like, destroy my art, gone. But I don't know, I just guess I like drawing quite a fair bit.
Yeah. I mean, most of what I do is digital, so there's not much I could do to destroy it. I have on one occasion... I had a pencil drawing of something that I was going to digitalize. I tore that one to shreds because I did not like it, but that was years ago.
Yeah, I've thought about actually just printing out some of my artwork and burning it, or taking some of my Copic pictures of the wall and burning them on a stream, and then I thought... Oh, but I like them. I spent ages on them. I like them.
Yeah. You know, if that wasn't such a hazard, I'd do that for a video, but I don't know if I trust myself to do that.
Are you guys okay? We're fine. We're just going through what every artist kind of does, and every YouTuber does. It's how do you make your content interesting? But as an artist, you're a perfectionist. So when you see your own art and you see the imperfections in it, sometimes you're like, what if I just got rid of that?
Yeah.
But also, if you're doing it day in, day out, sometimes you get art block and you're not motivated to draw, and you think, Ark's question's relevant. It's kind of like you'll have that question, should I keep drawing? Should I stop?
Yeah.
Nerd got his revenge on Ben for art fight. I kind of want to see it now.
Ben, how long did that take? I'm assuming it was like maybe like an hour after you posted yours.
5 minutes.
Nerd works quick. And if you're live streaming your attack on Nerd, they're working side by side. Speaking from personal experience. KyngPin.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is it good?
Oh, it's quite cool. I like it.
I'll check it out in a second. KyngPin, you're a voice actor, right? Have you ever thought about going for a role in an animated show? I've auditioned for a few, but so has many other people. And unfortunately, there are a lot of voice actors and only one character. So they can't pick everyone for the role. I've gotten like I've gotten some like animation things, nothing like serialized, nothing like Digital Circus or stuff, but I've been mostly in like a couple student film projects, game jam games, stuff like that, which have all been really fun. However, because of the comic, I haven't really done voice acting in a little bit of time. So I do need to get back into that and start sending out more auditions. But focusing on that comic every day for a whole month really left very little time for anything else. All right, 30 minutes in and we've got our sketch. This time challenge really, oh wait, we don't have the hair. But this time challenge really makes you really gets you into gear.
Yep. Deadlines do that. I would just say, if you want to draw it with 6 legs and 3 arms, sod whoever's saying it shouldn't have that or it doesn't look like that. It's your own drawing. Don't delete all of your hybrid drawings or anything. It's your choice for a hybrid. Nothing says a hybrid can't have multiple arms or legs from both creatures. So most people like the idea of hybrids being a sleek fusion of it, but hybrids won't be that. Hybrids will be whatever you imagine it to be. It's like when you venomize something. It's all cute on one side. It's demonic and scary with teeth, long tongue, salivas, and gooey tendrils on the other side.
Gross.
Well, that is a symbiote, though. Think about it. That's it. So it's like, just draw what you want.
All right, what's going on? So are these ribbons coming from the head? Looks like it. Dang it, the ribbons look so good. I'm not going to do them justice.
I think those ribbons are also like the jellyfish tendrils.
Yeah, I think that's the... So I think they're coming from the top and draping all the way down. This is how we can really get motion in this piece.
It's a wavy.
Yep. I don't think I'll be able to replicate how... I keep saying Lou only because I do not know how to pronounce his art fight name.
Oh, Ark said it's not free on frame. Yeah, but even so, Ark, it's your interpretation. If you want to draw it that way, you draw it that way. The thing about art is people either like it or they won't like it when they see it. It's just what it is. Just ignore the haters, and if that's what you're happy with what you drew, fine. If you think you need to improve on it, draw it again.
That's fair, but to me, old art is a good reflection of where you are art-wise. But again, I can understand because I'm sort of perfectionist. Nah, I totally get that, Bonita. I started this channel. The main reason I started this channel was originally as like an archive of everything I've done and how I've grown as an artist. Then I did one Popcross-esque video, and it kind of snowballed from there, and
I think we all did that.
Yep. And then I said, running one YouTube channel isn't enough. What if I run a gaming channel too? Then I said, running 2 channels isn't enough. What if I was a voice actor too? Then I said, running 3 channels and being a voice actor wasn't enough. What if I made a comic too? I'm too ambitious, and yet there's never enough time is my biggest issue.
But then you said, let's run 2 to 3 channels, do a comic, voice act, and set a timer on a live stream where I've got extra pressure on top of all of that.
True, but the ones that I didn't do the live streams for were like 5 hours total, or been like this. The one I did for KyngPin on stream and off stream was only like a total of like 2-3 hours, which was so much better. Of course, it wasn't a full body, but still. I'm happy with that as a base sketch.
Ash is asking me, would any of your multiversal characters use a rapier? I only know about Next under Monica Ehrenfold and a fourth one. I can't remember their name. I think it was a Screwball. Are you on about Dino Claw or Loki, the Killy Cat? I mean, I got a few characters, but those ones wouldn't. However, I guess I could potentially introduce one in the future that does. Although Ehrenfold could probably use any weapon. He's kind of a battle junkie. He'll use anything at his disposal. So Ehrenfold probably would at some point. Not as his main weapon, but time to time. Yo, Night Viking.
Hey, Knight, how's it going? I don't think I've made the head big enough in the sketch. There we go. Nope. Can you guys explain a little bit about Art Fight? Yeah, no problem. So Art Fight is this yearly competition, happens basically throughout the month of July, where artists split themselves into 2 teams based on some kind of theme. This year it's fossils and crystals. They upload their OCs to the Art Fight website, and then once July rolls around, artists go around drawing other people's OCs for varying different points for their respective team, and whoever has the most points at the end of the month gets bragging rights. I think a lot of the artists' channels in this corner of YouTube, it's their first year doing it. I know Knight's done it in the past. Dempsey, I believe this is your first year, right?
Yep, my first year doing art stream. I'm loving it. I kind of wish it was more than a month.
Yeah.
For the Art Fight. I kind of wish it was like, I don't know, a month or 2. I mean, they picked July, couldn't they? Picked August when everybody's like school holidays. So, well, it wouldn't make a difference to me because I'll work, but you know.
Right. Yeah.
Just.
I mean, people
you
find
might get
a
more
way.
attack. Oh yeah.
Copy, paste. There, jeez. There we go. But because life is getting crazy busy, I had to stop watching so many people, you included. Sorry, but I couldn't keep up with so many channels at times. No, that's not a problem, Astra. I have that problem too. There's so many YouTube channels I watch that post so often, more often than I get the chance to watch them. Especially since the only art I'm doing nowadays is through streams. I can't exactly watch YouTube while streaming. That's how
Well, you can, but you won't get much done.
Yeah. But yeah, I totally get not being able to catch up with everybody. There's such a thick line on the bottom.
But in all fairness, you know, everybody's got their favorites that they they'll go back to and watch. I mean, in all honesty, other than 1 or 2 episodes here and there, I haven't watched any proper pop cross things in a while, like fully through. I've just saw the last, I think, the Starseed Psych episode, the like blasted one with the mecha techno dinosaur thing.
Yeah.
I think I watched that one, and then that was the last thing I've watched, but I didn't watch anything for months beforehand.
Same.
Not because I don't want to, just I've got so much going on and so many other things to watch. I can't sit down and give it my attention to watch it properly, if that makes sense, along with some of the other videos everyone else does in the artist group. It's like, other than the world building challenges, which I avoid, and I'm way behind on,
me too.
I've still got to, you know, check 1 or 2 things. I've jumped on the live streams of people and stuff, and it's like, yep.
Yeah, I did a whole. I hadn't watched Pop Cross for like months. I recently did a whole binge just to catch up. Honestly, they could keep up the website year round and let artists do the attacks and stuff, since it's really just bragging rights online. I can't speak because this is my first year doing it, but I thought they kept the website year up around.
The website's up year up, but the actual fight itself and anything that counts for the fight is in July.
Yeah.
So they do say on the website, you feel free to also, you know, if you're working on something or doing revenges or drawing other people's characters, submit them. But you won't get any points. They won't class as an attack. But if you want to get it to them,
yeah,
you can still do it and send it to them, if that makes sense. You just don't get the points. They have a cut-off bit at a certain, the 1st of August. So you won't be able to actually submit an attack in the top of the page. It doesn't become an attack anymore. You could just comment and attach it in a comment or something to them on their character. So if you want to actually attack, get points, and get the recognition, then you've only got this month to do it. Right. If you want to just do it anyway, then you can just kind of do it anyway.
However, if you do an art before art fight begins for that year, apparently you will be disqualified.
Yeah, if you submit it. Which is a shame, because I had an epic one of your Hyde character.
You
God
did.
Damn it. That looks so awesome.
Shouldn't have used it. Should have waited.
Hey, I didn't even know about Art Fight. I don't care on that one, but still, damn.
I think you could probably get away with doing like Nerds. I think, because I think Nerds avatar is one of their characters.
Yeah, I can. It's just one of them things where it's like, oh, damn it! I wish I'd done that sooner.
Yeah. It did look really good.
I was like, no.
Alright. This is going to be a little tricky, because I have to now remember which lines are the hair and which lines are the ribbons. So I'm actually going to put the ribbons on their own layer. Whoa, nope, that was bad. I just merged the line art layers with one of them hidden.
Ark says, may I say something? Please never join hybrid creatures thing, especially if you're trying go with realistic. How do you mean never join? Is that because you don't want us to like do the artwork at the same time? Because you think we'll do your art's not up to par, which it absolutely is, because I've seen the one that you're on about from earlier. That's way better than I can do art, to be honest, in that style. That's insane. But yeah, I guess I don't quite get what arc means.
Yeah, is there like a specific community or forum that you're talking about?
If so, send me the link. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want you to join.
There is an Instagram artist I follow. Unfortunately, I forget their name. But they do a whole bunch of creature fusions or hybrids, which are cool.
See. And Ben says, so I heard KyngPin attacked my character Void.
Maybe, Ben. I cannot confirm nor deny. But if I was to attack your character, I would say it's still in the shading process and needs to get done before I can post it. I mean, I could just do it with the flat colors I have now because it looks good, but I want the points. Especially since I believe it's friendly fire, so it's already automatically worth less.
Yeah, you only get 75% of the total points.
Yeah.
However, I did learn that if you do a massive piece like drawing with Mr. S and you tag loads of characters in it, oh my god, the points.
Yeah, I know. Nerd did the same. Not Nerd. Knight did the same thing. I'm like, it was like 200 points.
Yeah, like 280 points. I'm like, what the? What? I might have to do what I might put all my Avengers in all the Avengers I got left to do in one file, because you can go up to 100 characters. Imagine attaching 100 characters down there in one
That's
file
crazy.
and go, you just spent your entire art fight month doing one artwork, but damn, it'd probably be worth it for point wise.
Probably. I don't know if I'm gonna do a mass attack, but I do have a goal to do one animated piece. Not like a full animation, but just like one with some motion with like the limbs going back and forth. But I will tackle that next week maybe, because I don't know how long that's going to take. All right, we're good. Let's go. And luckily, Lou has a color palette here, which really works well. Oh, I should probably get rid of the overlap. What are your thoughts on Glitch's new series, The Gaslight District? Do you think you'll do an episode or story on that? I will say I liked the aesthetic and the story behind Gaslight District. As for doing a video on it, I can't really promise anything at the moment. If all goes to plan, I have my next 3 videos planned out. I say 3 in air quotes because I do not know how many videos the art fight one is actually going to be. But it's the art fight videos, the community redraw, another voice actor fusion, world building challenge, so technically the next 4. And then kind of reevaluate content from there, because most content just doesn't do well, period, whether it is pop culture related or not. So I kind of have to step back. Please don't. Okay, you filled correctly. I kind of have to step back and see what's going on with that. But overall, I really did enjoy the series. Something about the lines or not. Honestly, I don't know if the legs should be seen. I want that dress to come down a lot. So I think something more like this makes sense. Don't mean to alarm you, but you have 13 minutes left. Sure do.
Well,
Sure
15 according to what I can see, but yeah, you got. Unless I'm behind. Oh well, I am behind.
Yeah.
Sorry, you got 12 minutes left.
Yep.
Oh, no wonder you talking was behind massively from what I was looking at from time to time.
It's okay. Usually we get up to flatting in these speed challenges, which is okay. Unfortunately, this character in particular has a lot going on. on their colors. As if you look, they've got they got a whole bunch of patterns and stuff. I probably won't do that at the moment. I'll probably save that for the rendering stage. Which is
So
kind of
what's
like
your-
right now.
I was about to say, what's your goal in terms of how far are you getting with this? Is this a completely piece you can put on art fight, or is this getting to a point where it's basically done and you could do a tiny bit off screen and then submit it?
Really, it's just however far I get within that hour, and then I just basically kind of for me, and air quotes my pride. I'll go probably off screen and just finish it completely. So I have an idea for like a background, like a small kind of background for this one that I want to throw in. So off stream, I'll go in and do that.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, Knight?
Not much. Just more or less woke up like an hour ago.
Ah, nice.
I feel like you guys are lightweights. I've been up for like 7 hours now, but
we're on different times.
Yeah, well, it's nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me, so I've been up since almost 5 a.m. But that's not the point.
Not even 7 here yet.
Yeah, I mean, lightweights.
I was up at 5 a.m. Well, 5:30.
I wake up at 6. Technically it was like about 5:50 today, but still.
I just love it looking at the chat. It's like everyone's having breakfast, and I'm thinking, I'm hungry for lunch.
Oh my gosh, it's not even 10 o'clock, and now I want lunch.
I just had food, so I'm not hungry.
Oh, nice. I don't usually do breakfast. Too busy for food. That being said, though, I am
Everyone's
going to see
waking
Superman
up a
later.
few minutes ago. It's disgraceful. Sorry. Just everyone in chat's like, yeah, I woke up a few minutes ago. It's like, disgraceful.
I fall asleep at 6 a.m. Nothing wrong with that, Ark. Some people operate differently on different times. Because I know like a lot of boss level are more night owls. If I ever fell asleep at 5 a.m. and got up at 2, I'd lose my mind.
I've tried. Like, I had like a night shift job that was thankfully at most only 5 hours, but I was still, latest would be getting home at like, what? 2 o'clock I'd be going to bed. And it did not work well for me because I'm more of a morning person.
Yeah. When I used to work at Six Flags, where I live, I worked the night shift. So it was like 2 to 10 p.m., something like that. But I would get home and I would use that time after work as like my downtime. So I wouldn't go to bed till like 5 a.m., get up at like 10 or 12, and then go to work. It was awful.
Eesh.
I would have much preferred the, I think the morning shift might be might have been better for Six Flags. Although, either way, at some point in the day, it becomes hot. Like, it could either start off cool and become very hot, or start hot and gradually cool down throughout the day. I kind of prefer the first one.
Yeah. I'm trying to get as much cold air as I can this morning right now. I don't know if anyone can hear the fans going on over the mic.
Nope, you're good.
At least Discord-wise, you can't hear it.
Yeah.
If I was actually recording, you probably could.
Yeah, that's this. We have that, especially with boss level. We have that problem. It's so hot where we record, but we can't put on the fans, or else the audio is trash. So we're just like, all right, everybody, for 30 minutes, tough it out. It's not ideal.
4 hours later, why do we keep playing this game?
Pretty much. As soon as we end every recording, we're like, turn on the air now.
Yeah, it's why it probably, at least right now, if I do want to go back to other gaming streams, but right now it's just being ones that I can get away with, that where it's not picking up, or it's not as, story driven. So like doing Monster Prom still works. Honestly, if I did some of the tactical games, like maybe Total War could work, and Civilization, but Baldur's Gate is why it has to be, when I go back to that, it has to be like when it's better temperature, like spring, not spring, September.
Yeah. I want to do a Balatro stream soon, because I need to justify putting so many hours into the game. And I also have to talk with all of you about the Guilty as Sock stream that I've thought about.
Yeah, I bought that the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was $3.99, so I bought it.
Oh, heck yeah. I've only played it once. I'm trying to get boss level to play it again. I
think you already mentioned it once. I don't remember which stream, but I think there was a stream where you have already mentioned that.
I probably did.
Either your stream or
Mr.
maybe
S's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, right now I'm just going through Tumblr. Oh, you might like this post I just found. It's from a Beautiful Glitches Tumblr, where they're showing like all the different Omen.
Is it? Yeah, I saw it on Reddit. It's so, the character design is crazy. Astra. See, I would say I'm only gonna give you certain information because I don't want to dox myself, but we've mentioned on boss level like 20 million times. I'm out in New Jersey. I'm not gonna say where, just somewhere within that state.
Yeah, he hasn't told you which country either. There's multiple New Jerseys around the world.
Are there really? I mean, yeah, I knew that.
There's multiple Londons. The UK's got London as capital city, but there's multiple cities called London around the world.
I mean, there's also multiple Parises, because think about it, there's Paris, Texas.
That's true.
There's at least 2 Venices, because there's Venice Beach, California.
You see, KyngPin, you could have just really gone vague and said, I'm somewhere on the East Coast.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, then I'm like, we've mentioned it before.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to mention it this time. Also, 3 minutes.
Yep, I'm aware. I don't know what much I can do in that 3 minutes, but...
Texture brush and go over the whole thing.
That's true. I mean, I kind of did some of the background. I can actually do... If I had the line art, I could do... Yeah, I could start filling in some of the gaps.
Hey, KyngPin, do you know what you want to do?
What?
Create a new layer with your ink pen. Do the patterns that you want, then create a layer mask on a layer above it, and use the rainbow gradient to give you those fancy colors.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Do I have that time, though? We're about to find out. We don't. I know for a fact I don't, but... Alright. Yeah, and then I could use the gradient... not really a gradient map.
Whichever you wanted to use for it, but I find that's a really good way for me doing the backgrounds when I blur the characters to make that glow. If I want different colors standing out on it from the darker background, I just put a rainbow gradient over the kind of like the multiplied color dodged blurred version of my image at the end.
Okay.
And it just picks up the rainbow colors around it. But it's a really good idea to use the gradient straight over a layer with a mask on to create a patterned effect.
Yeah. Alright. Is there any effect brushes that could maybe work? Soft circle, not really. Petals, feathers. Oh, wait. I don't know if I can get away with this.
Wait now.
I could try this, but I run the risk of it looking like marble tile. But you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go with this little crack brush that I found.
I love that brush.
I have to say, I've used that on the buildings and stuff in our artworks before as well.
Alright, we're gonna do that. We have 30 seconds. Not even.
I used it a lot on, like, kind of like you said, marble flooring. What I used a lot for the animatronic floors.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, quickly. Let's just start throwing. We don't even need a gradient tool. We could do this by hand.
I've also used it as almost like
Gradient
electric.
tool's quicker. What are you doing?
I had 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right. Well, time's up. So it's not horrible, but I'll refine this. Come.
I think as long as you've got the core aspects of it done, then it's fine. Also, your screen's saying next drawing.
Yeah, I know. All right. Time to move
Which
on.
is actually quite cool that you've got it saying next drawing after the timer.
Yeah, the timer. It was some kind of script that a YouTube video had, but this timer thing is actually pretty cool. All right. So first one done. What time is it? It's 10:02. All right. Well, got to start the next one already. All right. Do we do the revenge now, or do we do? Yeah, let's go for the revenge, I guess.
Go for the other one first. You
Okay.
take your time.
I mean, it's an hour. Everybody gets an hour, whether revenge or not.
Yeah, everybody gets an hour. 2 hours later. Why did I not look at the clock? Why
right.
was I rambling?
56 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Luckily, I had a pose in mind for this one too. Like I said, it was a My Hero Academia OC. Should probably read up on it.
I gotta say, there are some really like series like My Hero Academia or when they do Magical Girls and they design them, and I'm looking at it thinking, how?
Yeah. Will shine nervous, but her confidence shines through with enough encouragement. Her quirk is known as Saurus. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. It is a scientific term for a type of animal as a link between birds and dinosaurs. She has the ability to modify her. I could put this up actually. She has the ability to modify her arms into wings and further transform her full body into that of a large bird-like dinosaur capable of flight.
Neat.
So, I don't know if this is a type of bird or just a...
It's one of those dino birds, I assume.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's the actual name of the dinosaur.
Isn't it similar to like a... What's the picture?
It's a division of a dinosaur. It's not the actual name of a specific one. Got it. Okay. It also seems to determine like bone structure and stuff like that. Interesting. All right. Well, now we have we can use some reference here.
Oh, and Ben, to answer your question, when I'm going to revenge, I don't know. It depends on when I get all my other art sorted to get onto revenges. I might push the redraw back. I might push the redraw back, and then I'm away for part of August, so I might just push an August redraw to start in September, not have one in August, just have a redraw happen before I go away.
Honestly, I'd say because it's only a month, I would say go for the...
Yeah, I'm kind of in agreement. I do want to get some of these revenges in, and I got to get Night back.
That is true.
I did like your the whole fact of, I know you took it from another series or scene or something, but how fitting that was for what I what I've got happening. It's like, damn, that I was just saying earlier, I could have just used that in my video. Damn it.
Well, I don't actually have my avatar up as an art fight. I only have my characters, not me.
I don't have an avatar of me yet. I need to design one at some point.
I need to redo. I need to make some new sprites. Watch like this video from the artist I like called Bubs. They had a new video yesterday, and they showed some new sprite work in it. And I'm like, it looks really good. I need to make some new ones. I've back also to the attack on you. I've done like a redraw of that pose at least 2 other times. Once I did it back during Owl House days where I drew Ida and Lilith in that pose. Where I drew the scene to be like it was in during like the fight in that little Coliseum near the beginning of the first season. I don't know. And then I also did a version of that with back when just the Has-Been pilot was out with Alistair and Pentius. If I redid it now, I would probably have have it be Vox, or Lucifer, because both of those would work.
Yeah.
I think part of the reason, technically even Vaggie back then could have worked, but I did Pentius because he has the top hat and the character, that you just see the headshot of Duke in the Vampire series. He has a top hat, so that's part of the reason.
Doesn't Vox have a tiny hat too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like pretty much anyone that is like really just annoyed with him, it works with. With Alistair, it works with.
Yeah. Me too. Alright, using my memory of what Ark gave me last stream, these wings are looking pretty good. Once again, thank you, Ark, for sending those in. Or sending those over to me through the Discord. They actually ended up being really helpful. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. So I kind of have this idea for like more of a battle pose for this character. Okay, never mind. We're gonna do this manually.
I have to say I've kind of gotten into battle poses a bit more too. Like fight scenes and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I got to draw multiple characters now. And I'm also thinking, I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, where do I start?
Yeah. Well, that's where the thumbnailing's been really helpful. Just roughly draw out what you're thinking, and then go over it 1 or 2 times till you get the detail level you want.
Yeah, I kind of don't thumbnail. I do rough sketches, but I thumbnail it in my head. I kind of, because of the character, or if I know the character, I've read the description. I may have to research a tiny bit based on some stuff in the description if I don't know it. But other than that, I'm like, so, and then I'm thinking, I kind of know what I want to do. Can I find a reference image for it? And it's only if I can't find it after searching, I'm like, I got to do something now. Let's figure out something else.
Yeah.
But I kind of thumbnail it in my head. I've got the idea straight away of what I want to do for each one.
I usually do too, but working on the comic, I've learned what's ever in your head is not always the same as what ends up on the paper.
I knew that a long time ago. That happens on every single drawing of mine. What's in my head doesn't always reflect the final piece.
No problem, Benina. See you later. Hope you have a good day.
think my mind got a little. I think my mind wandered a little bit there, so I have like only partial idea of what was just talked about.
All good.
That's another reason why the idea is not the same as in your head. Your mind wanders when you're doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of a prerequisite of an artist, though, nowadays. All artists are overthinkers because we analyze everything so much in our own artwork when we do it. Because we're kind of like perfectionists and stuff. We see all our imperfections and we're constantly overthinking and subconsciously overthinking that our mind will wander. It's like, ooh, shiny.
A little bit, yeah.
Astra, I have no idea because I haven't really been thinking much about any of the plots for those stories in a long while. Because again, trying to focus more on the original stuff. There might be some overlap while bring some of them over to different stuff. But for the most part, I'm not really thinking about it as much. I don't think I ever really had a breaking point idea for Amelia, not Emily. I have no Emily characters at the moment.
I know who Amelia is. I drew them.
I was always supposed to say I drew that instead of I drew them. I drew that.
Oh, I think no, wrong Amelia.
Oh.
Or is it the blue-haired lady from the fancy armor videos?
Okay, gotcha.
Wait, you got two characters with the same name? You set them all up for that.
No, I literally forgot about that. Plus, I can say this easily. There are many names that I like, so I will probably repeat them.
That's fair.
I have no problems with doing that.
See, I have names I like, but whenever it comes time to name a character, I'm like, I don't know what a name is.
Touche. That is also true.
I tend to, unless it was like Nexum or an Ehrenfold, I came up with their names, like myself and Demonica. I was kind of like, whenever it comes to some of the other characters or the names of places, I just pick up a name generator and I flick through it and I go through it several times so the names will keep popping back up because some of them will repeat. And I look for a bit I like, but I don't just take the whole name. I'll still part of a name, then part of another name, then part of another name.
Yeah,
and see if it sounds good, rather than just going with the first name in a sentence that comes along, because sometimes it sounds really cooler if you can get other parts of names as well.
Yeah.
You just mix and match them.
Yeah. On a very different note, has on any of your guys' feed like been getting a bunch of that Horse Girl game?
I've seen it around, but not targeted.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat.
What? Like, part of it hasn't been targeted, but a lot of people on my Tumblr are either reposting fan art or memes or making fan art and memes.
Okay.
And they're pretty funny. Like, you know, gotcha part, bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know, could be it. Just there could be parts that could be interesting in the, you know, parts that you don't have to pay money for. It is a free game after all.
I was thinking of doing a boss level episode with like one of those games. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what we could do with that game. Do the horse girls actually race in that game, or is it just a collector?
Yes, you do actually. You are racing, and I guess I think also betting in-game stuff on it. I don't entirely sure.
You don't need to bet
Sorry, but-
in-game stuff. We have boss coins.
That is also true. But yes, there is actual racing in it.
Okay.
We have boss coins. We also have boss robbery where we mug him. Cue the awkward silence and I slip out of the voice chat. Goodbye, everybody.
I'm sorry. I'm literally, I was mid-typing a video idea for boss level. In all caps, mind you. Also, hi Galahad. How
The timing was just funny though. It's like I make my comment and it just goes awkwardly silent, and I'm like, okay, bad joke. Tell
sorry.
me. I will disappear now. Goodbye, everybody.
I unfortunately did not hear what you said.
I don't know if there's a multiplayer option.
Oh, we don't need a
If there's
multiplayer option. I have an Excel sheet.
I mean, true, but like you could, if there's like a way where you can just like each train a horse and then put them in races
Oh, that'd be cool.
against each other, that something to look into.
I mean, I don't intend to play. That's not one of those games I look at and really would intend to play for more than a episode of boss level.
Well, it is. Well, especially since it's free, it's like it's no harm would be done really if you just doing an episode.
If I can pull myself away from Balatro long enough to record an episode.
Yeah, Balatro is quite an addictive game. I got hooked on that at one point. Just the card combinations on it's absolutely fun, and then your high score, and you're like, yes.
Yeah.
And then
KyngPin, has boss level heard of chess FPS or disc track? I feel like I own chess FPS. That one sounds familiar. Disc track, on the other hand.
I'm not familiar with disc track, but I think I remember seeing at least 2 other YouTubers play the chess one, where pretty much you have a board and you choose one of your pieces, and each piece has their own different guns or abilities, and so and you're pretty much trying to pretty much go through it until they lose their king.
Yeah. Chess FPS I do know. I tried to play it, but I don't think it's single player. So I haven't even thought about it in a while, but no, wrong layer. Bad.
Bad KyngPin. Bad. Go sit in the corner.
Paste.
A game I used to love when it first came out on old computers was Battle Chess, and you'd have the chess set in almost like a slightly off perspective 3D, but when you move to like the rooks, the castles, they turn into these giant rock monsters and walk across to the location across the squares, and if you battle, depending on who battles, they'd have an attack or a death scene.
Oh wow.
And it was really basic. It wasn't the best game in the world compared to today's graphics, but it was the most interesting chess game I'd ever played. It was like, wow. It was good fun.
Chess number is this, Kyle?
No, there's actually been like a lot of chess games that I've wanted to check out. There's an indie one on Reddit that's in development called Chess Plus or something like that. That I have on my radar. There's a chess version of Balatro that's in demo right now, which I am
insane.
Much worse at than regular Balatro.
Yeah, regular Balatro though is a lot of lucky combinations. If you can get the blueprint card and the right combinations, you can own it. But also, depending what deck you unlock, it is an absolute nightmare to do anything.
Yeah. All right, 17 minutes, and we just have the thumbnail done. Making a little worse time this time. 38 minutes left. We got this.
And to answer your question, Galahad, unlikely anytime soon. Again, trying more original. Yes, I know my Patreon stuff, weekly stuff, is very not original. I'm trying. It is, but I'm still trying to get into a groove.
It is something
Yeah.
different, though.
Yeah, and I'm still getting at least something out every week. So
You're doing better than I am.
Yeah, more than I
I'm
can say
barely
for
getting
me.
them out every week.
in like the future, probably once I get YouTube memberships, I'm thinking of doing a having on there a monthly art poll where it will be more of the, pop culture related stuff.
Yeah, because Popcross has kind of started doing more pop culture stuff again too.
Yeah, I saw the views on this Jurassic Park Rebirth one after we watched it. Damn, got to like something like 47k last I looked at it.
Oh wow.
And it's like pop culture stuff for him works amazingly well. Obviously, it's because of what he originally built his channel upon, which they expect it to do good, and the stories. But I was paying attention to a vidIQ video from some guys that got like millions of subscribers and built their channels up. And what I kind of discovered from them is that it's a case of what makes you different. And unfortunately, once we get into the realm of pop culture and drawing, other than Popcross's motivational stuff that he puts in there, that's the different thing for us. Like there's stories being motivational, self-help and improvement. We don't do anything different, but it's like, well, what could we do different that would work for us? And that's the hard thing to figure out. Because there's three pillars. There's the audience, what the audience wants. And we kind of give them that. We either do the crossovers or original stories and stuff. So we're giving the audience what they want. There's the consistency, which isn't just about how often you release it. Is your video better than your last video? Just compete with yourself, which we all do. And so it's what makes us different. And I think the problem is there's not a lot that makes us different except for our original stories. And that's kind of hard to remedy.
Even with those stories, we all have the dragon person, the mech person, the stories, the plot points of the stories are all original, but to a new audience, it's the same recipe
it's
per
the same
se.
thing repackaged in it. It's like, like, God damn it, no. Yeah, I get what you mean. That's the hard part. To what can you do to make it different? And there's nothing wrong with being similar. It's just how do you make yourself stand out from the crowd?
Yeah.
Yep.
Once we nail that, and then we're consistent doing that, it will work out so much better for us. But getting to that point, obviously, is easier said than done for any channel niche.
Yeah.
But I relish the challenge.
I do think just inadvertently we've all kind of come together to oversaturate the market, but honestly, I'm okay with that because I don't think we would have, at least not at this point, I don't think we would have all met so early.
No, and I have to say, I guess also our channels wouldn't quite be where they are now in terms of sizes.
Oh, definitely
because
not.
we wouldn't have had that initial boost from the shout out from Popcross and the kind of like getting together with the odd collab that he kindly did with each of us to a degree. It's like, yeah, we've kind of, it's a blessing and a curse. It's a double-edged sword. We've had the great shout out and stuff, which is brilliant, but now it's a case of, how do we move on from that in the right way, if that makes sense? Nothing negative in what I'm saying there. It's just a case of, how do you take that to what works for us to the next step and build upon the generosity Popcross has done without having to rely on more shout outs or anything.
Right.
Because we don't want to do that, basically. You don't want to have to rely on getting a boost every time Popcross does a shout out for you or collab, because that's like, they're only here to see Popcross, they're not actually here to see you. If that makes sense.
That's the one thing with shout outs. You get that initial boost, but it all depends on how many people actually come back.
Yes. And unfortunately, over time, because you're similar, they will prefer certain people over others just because of voices or how it goes and stuff,
Yeah.
the stories and that, or the characters, and that's it. It's like that's the stigma then going forwards.
I mean,
which is the kind of the pitfall.
Yeah, I mean, with Boss Level, we've gotten some good traction on TikTok. Some of them have reached like 100,000 views or whatnot, but that didn't translate to 100,000 new repeat viewers.
Yep.
Yes.
You are growing subscriber-wise really well on YouTube.
Yeah, it's.
More than me.
I think Boss Level is technically got past my subscriber count.
Boss Level's gonna pass KyngPin Creation soon, and I'm not ready to deal with that.
Well, it's all your hard work you're putting into Boss Level instead of KyngPin Creation, so they owe all their success to you, don't they?
I guess.
KyngPin's like, yes, I'm going to use that going forwards now. Thank you.
But see, it's the problem between working with people, working with the 3 other hosts on Boss Level channel, versus this channel, which I've more or less built up by myself. And I kind of want to take more pride in that one. Astra. No, if I had a Balatro addiction, I would be playing that right now for stream instead of Art Fight. So I'm not
Please
quite
no.
there yet.
KyngPin set these timers so he can go play Balatro after 3 hours for 6 hours.
Honestly, it works on my PC, so I've played some games like when I'm eating lunch and stuff.
And Astra, I do have a Patreon, but nothing is free on Patreon.
Yeah,
you get to see stuff. You get to see stuff early, and you get to vote on weekly polls and occasionally monthly polls when I get around to working on them. But right now it's mainly been weekly polls. But you get to see stuff for free. You get at least a monthly headshot, but it's a $3 Patreon right now. If I in the future might do like a dollar tier that doesn't get anything but is just a way to support, but well, maybe at least the polls, but the very least you at least I don't know yet. That's not my concern at least yet.
In all
$1 version.
In all fairness, Patreon has a free version. People can become members for free, whether you've got it as a free tier or not. The only thing is they'll just see public posts that you do. They won't see anything else.
Right.
I've got 10. My Patreon's got something like 10 members and none of them pay. And I don't have a tier for like just a supporting tier. But if I go onto memberships, I have a total of something like, I've got the memberships going down, but I had something like somewhere in there, my insights and stuff had like 10 free members or something. I'm like, where the hell have they come from? Have I got 16 members in total and none of them pay?
On YouTube memberships?
Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow
And
I'm
it's
the
like,
only... No, you go first.
I was going to say, it's like, but I don't have a free tier for you to be able to do that. So how are you doing that?
Oh, that is weird.
Like, you can technically follow the Patreon, but you don't have... And that's free, but that's more of like a, where you just get the any all to see content, like the community post.
Which I think is what they're doing on mine.
Like, I have a lot of free members for some reason when I barely make any posts for everyone to see anyway. Most of them are always Patreon only.
Right.
Yeah, unless it's plugging the video or an art, the actual video itself linking to YouTube. My art drops are all members only. Nobody goes for them, but they're all members only. It's just the video that's free and the odd update, maybe if I wish to share something.
Now, do either of you know if somebody subscribes to Patreon, if you can give them a YouTube membership?
I
don't think so.
Right? Yeah. Because I've
the
seen...
only thing you can...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say, the only thing you can do is from Patreon is you can link them to your Discord with a particular role based on their membership to give them access to channels you've set up for Patreon members only on your Discord.
Right.
So if they're a paid member, when they join your Patreon and become a member, you can actually set it up so that they will, if they join your Discord, they will actually through the Patreon. But if they click on the link for the Discord, it will actually give them a set role, which I have had in the past, and I had one member, and they did that, but then they became a YouTube member, so there's no need for them to do Patreon. So it's like, okay then.
Right, because I've seen some Patreons being like, oh, you get early access to YouTube videos. I'm like, I'm assuming that means you post them on Patreon and not the members only scheduling thing.
No, you can also, but you can also set them as unlisted on your channel so that they don't show, and then link that through, or set them members through. And I think there's I don't know if it's a case of, I guess the question is, will your members be members on your YouTube at the same time? There's certain ways of doing it to actually get the early access set up and a workaround. Well,
the only thing with unlisted is once it becomes scheduled, I don't think you can never mind. I don't know if because I was thinking maybe if you do unlisted and then change it to schedule, that link becomes private, but I don't think that's the case.
No, you'd have to change it from unlisted to private. I know you can go from members to public, so you can have early access from members, but it's also a case of, do you have the extra video uploaded to Patreon? Because you usually just link to it, and then obviously if they're members to get it.
Yeah.
I expect they have it unlisted on their channel, and then they link directly to the video for Patreon for a certain amount of time, and then it's a certain time they schedule it. I don't know about scheduling it, but they'll change it over to be just public.
Yeah.
Depends on the person, I think. Like, I know some of the abridged channels, what they'll do is like they'll have to like separately upload it onto Patreon and then have it also on YouTube, partially because YouTube's like copyright system being
awful,
broken, pretty much.
Yeah.
Both true words. So they'll just have it be like patrons can always be able to watch it just on like the Patreon.
Yeah.
But especially when they're trying to have to deal with the copyright system. And if you aren't a patron, you just have to wait till it hopefully comes back on. Yeah. Along, of course, with also being able to see it early.
I do know a lot of artists, to get the Patreon members, do just put their PSD files on there and stuff, where you can download the drawings that they've done of their characters. So you can have it, and they do like PDF tutorials to go with them, like how I rendered this or something. So you've got the file to look at to use or reference, but you then follow the tutorial and that, and they do courses through Patreon instead of doing it on YouTube. So the added benefit on Patreon is like extra member stuff, extra this. Maybe if I make a book, you can, you get updates on Patreon behind the paywall rather than members on YouTube.
Yeah. I just haven't had anything that much to really. Plus, only had one person for however many years it's been now since I've pretty much started. Like, I had that one person for like a month, which is still like, I'm like, cool. I at least got like an extra $2.
Yeah, you made some money.
Yeah, but like, all you did was join and voted. You didn't even get your monthly headshot.
Maybe that's all they wanted, I guess. Maybe they just wanted to support.
Yeah, for the month before they then dipped. I even used like the Patreon's in-person on-site whatever thing, messaging thing, and like, hey, you still have a headshot you can, request for the month because, you're a Patreon.
And then nothing?
And no reply. All they did was vote on the weekly polls.
Maybe that's all.
Now I'm just back to 1. I got that done yesterday because I kind of want to try to get a idea I have for Shark Week out on Friday night.
Oh yeah, Shark
Because
Week's coming up.
This is Shark Week.
Oh, Shark Week is here.
Yeah. I didn't know
Nom
that
nom.
till pretty much yesterday or something. Whatever nerd mentioned in Google search, when was Shark Week? And it's this week.
Yeah. I remember I saw it like the other day. I'm like, oh, July 20th, awesome. I did not realize July 20th has passed.
Yep.
Yep. July 20th is when it started. It ends this Saturday.
Oh, it's almost over. Fun.
Yep. I mean, we're only halfway there.
Yeah.
But on a different thing, I've mentioned it in our chat, but honestly, my videos have been doing really good. Well, my video and my shorts have been doing really good from posting at like 4 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. PST.
That's good. See you later, Astra.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
Hi, Astra. Because
Hi.
I did like the Sister Clara art fight attack as a short last night. Posting it at like 5 p.m. PST-ish. And pretty much when I got back to my computer after dinner, like an hour later, it was already in like the 200s.
That's good.
For views. Yeah, right now it's kind of like stagnated right now, where it's still just staying at the 200 range. I think maybe getting 1 or 2 views. But I've been seeing a lot of just stuff working really well at that time. Not all of them have worked.
Right.
Like, the recent videos seem to have gotten a good amount of traction from doing it Saturday night. Granted, it also could... Granted, it might have also could have... If I maybe had set it up at like 3 o'clock or another time, maybe could have been better, because Mr. Sepulveda streamed right as the premiere happened.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but yeah, overall it still seems to be doing good at 185 right now.
That's good.
But I mean, hour-wise, it's doing pretty good. At least it's at 5.4 hours.
That is
watch
really
time,
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, my young dog short is at 574 views. It went up to 600 odd when we were talking, and it dropped right back down the next day.
Yeah,
Love
it
YouTube.
does
Thanks for
that. The YouTube will just take away some views at some point. It annoys me to no end.
Yeah, it's like, thanks YouTube, love you too. Average percentage view though is at 265.6%.
That's
There's
good.
2 comments on it. I don't even know. I think I've responded to the comment on it. No, just 2 comments. And its watch time is currently at... I don't even know. Oh, 0.9 hours. So yeah, 93 engaged views out of all that. But I changed the thumbnail on my art fight video. And it went from like 100 and some, like 150 views or something. And it's now on 231. Oh, I gained 2 subs from it. Nice.
Oh, so you get rid of Young Dog and it starts doing better. I see how it is.
What, on the front of the art fight one? Yeah. No, I went back to the classic
Yeah.
this to this with the 2 arrows style one. And the idea is the first character's the character that's on the thumbnail to match expectations.
Right.
So if you got multiple artworks, you want the first one to be in there or something at the start to show like that character, so that when people click on it, they don't immediately click off.
True. I usually do
Which
either
isn't
the
too bad.
best looking one or what I think will get the most air quotes views. Like if there's a really popular character.
honestly same. Best, either best or one I think will work, more popular one. Granted, with the test, being able to test has kind of been helpful.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Well, but it works. Which sometimes doesn't really say. Like, I think the anime, the one I did for Halloween with the anime characters as monsters, I definitely tested it with pretty much I tested it with the free best arts, the kaiju number 8,
Yeah.
kaiju number 8 werewolf, both Toga as a vampire and Alphonse being more of a haunted armor. I tested with that, and pretty much the results said the werewolf did the best.
Nice. Now, speaking of Full Metal Alchemist, I got something to say.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna do that again.
5 seconds later. Actually.
Well, now I'm debating it. It could be a clippable moment for this channel, too.
You mentioned it, like, I think, like, there was a stream where you mentioned it, and then also talked about the...
Did I? That sounds like me.
Then talked about, like, the short, and I made a joke about, did, like, a, you know, what's-his-face from Lord of the Rings joke, where, like, I was there, Gandalf. Because, you know, I was in the actual recording that happened.
You were there. I still stand by it. I haven't watched the original Full Metal yet, but I stand by what I said.
From what I've partially really seen, there isn't that much of a difference to an extent.
Yeah, I was just told they'd spend more time on it in the original.
Maybe. I think there's, like, up to, like, a certain point for Full Metal Alchemist is where the manga was at that point.
Yeah.
And then afterwards goes to a different way because they hadn't shown, like, who Raph was for sure. And I think they're very different characters between the two.
Really?
So pretty much like just a little bit of Full Metal Alchemist could be considered still part of, like, the same thing, but for the main and full story, it's still Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Right, yeah.
You did need to finish that at some point, but...
Yeah. Ben's saying he hopes we've got more original characters by the time it comes to Art Fight 2026 because he wants to repeat the artist Chimera. We've got more characters you didn't even use in your Chimera, so you can still do it. And then Art goes, 17 minutes left. Oh my god, KyngPin drama. I was there too.
Ah. I didn't realize there were 15 minutes left. Thank you. Alright, we'll at least get line art done.
A kind of funny thing. I've been going back through the Destiny Digimon D&D streams, and there's a point where they like it's near like the beginning while they're still setting up and talking to Chad, reading donations, where they get donation. They ask for one of the people to do the reenact the Faker scene from Sonic with their characters, and they all are, because they're also abridged voice actors. They all have a lot of voices and range, so they know what they're doing. And the one person does it, and they say that he has a really good Sonic impression, or the voice he used fits really well with Sonic. The thing is, I don't know if there might have been there was any videos of this last year, but for sure by the beginning of this year, he had actually been doing some voice work for the YouTube animation channel Mashed, which does a lot of pop culture related stuff. That guy has been doing voice work on there as a voice of Sonic.
That's
for
crazy.
At least the past couple months. So it's like very funny, and I pointed it out on the Discord for them, and it's like it's just a very funny coincidence.
Yeah.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Back's starting to hurt.
Good. My throat's just sore because I'm talking a lot.
Yeah, I might grab some tea after this.
Oh, Ben, I just never got around to it. In all fairness, I was planning to, and I just never got around to it. I did those characters, and I just got swamped with everything else.
I was gonna say, I have at least the 5 characters that I've done so far for the 100 OC challenge that I just forgot to put in. I don't know if I do all of them, but at least Goblin King and maybe Lust.
I will be back in a minute.
Sounds good.
Gotcha. I don't think I would do any of the... I don't know if I would do anyone from the OC Alphabet Challenge, which may or may not go back to. I don't know.
Right.
Like, Aurelio is probably the only one. Mainly, maybe Carmilla. Because I think they are pretty good designs, but I think they just need more work before I would be more willing to. And I didn't do any of the narrators, partially because of, moving away, even though I want to figure out ways to use them, but also because they're only headshots at the moment.
Right. Yeah.
And would rather, submit their full bodies.
I feel like I don't know. That's the problem. I like the characters. Plague is all right. Out of my narrators, I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but people seem to like him, and especially Duck Scare.
Yeah, he's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. Incandescent Designs, you're here. Whoa, what's going on? That's crazy.
Also, hello, Ben.
Weird. Something randomly just opened up. That's crazy. It's not done yet, but it's I draws your character. That's what I was able to get done in an hour. I'm getting significantly less done in an hour with this character, unfortunately, but actually maybe not.
Might be because people are talking.
That's true, but also the feathers kind of really got me. But however, if I just lay in the flats, I'll be in the same exact spot as the other one.
That is also true.
Minus background, but yeah. Luckily, this is mostly, the reference image is mostly flat, so I could just color pick random spots and I'll have the colors. And then I'll add my own. And shading. Zoom in. Eyes. Boom. 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 I gotta add lines to that.
You're also thinking of other characters you wanted, like the 1551?
Yeah. The main reason I didn't go for them is just because I didn't feel like their designs had enough. They were pretty basic, but I don't know where they in their story. That's kind of the point. So I don't know. Maybe I'll
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt. There are some designs that could be considered more on the basics.
Yeah.
side of things, but just if like it's just your character. Are allowed to design them how you want, and some people
Gotta learn to deal with that. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. And some people probably like doing like ones that are more basic if they still want to show appreciation but are too intimidated by stuff that are just more out there.
I will say, yeah, I've actually gone through, like, when I have some extra time, I've gone through and sought out, like, some of the more basic designs I've bookmarked, just because I know they'd be quicker to draw when I have, like, a free minute or something like I did yesterday. So, yeah, maybe I'll throw them up. At this point, it feels a little late, because Art Fight has exactly 1 week, 3 days, 3 hours, and 8 minutes left.
Oh. True, like, be more exact. I just said 9 days, because close enough. Well, I think some people are still posting new stuff.
Yeah.
Even throughout the month. Maybe not Sister Claire, but at least the first art that I found from that artist that made me check their other arts, that was like posted like I think mid last week or something. So yeah.
Do you make Art Fight or play Cyberpunk, Lou? Well, actually, Dempsey was asking this question earlier. My vote is for Art Fight only because it's limited. It ends soon. Cyberpunk will still be there when August rolls around, so I'd say go for Art Fight. Because now Incandescent
I just
Designs...
noticed that's Lou. I'm sorry, Lou. I didn't know. Lou has I swear a few different handles on the internet. I forgot. Because I forgot how to say it on Art Fight. It's starts with a V. For a long time he was using Icarus.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Lou.
Unfortunately, I do not know how to pronounce Lou's Art Fight name. I'm sorry.
If I actually pull it up, will I be able to?
I know it's VAWEV or nope, I don't know it. VAWEWIEA.
No, I can't pronounce that. I'm sorry, Lou.
Do I want to put the... Let's try this on this. Yeah, no, this looks fine on this layer. Alright. Nope, that pupil is way too big. Is an Art Fight tag just Valerie in the... Oh my god. Ven, you're absolutely right. It's Valerie, but...
Valerie.
Yeah.
Valerie. Oh I'm sorry. Well, it's probably maybe not baby like. Maybe it's more like just a cutie like.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's one of those things where you look at it and then as soon as somebody gives you the answer, like, that's exactly what it is and I can't see it any other way. But anyway, Lou, you kind of have a revenge to get to now, air quotes, when I finish it and actually post it. But, yeah. I'd say that'd be a pretty good motivator to choose Art Fight over Cyberpunk. Also, if I have to do Art Fight instead of playing Balatro, you have to do Art Fight instead of Cyberpunk.
That's fair, but also, Huh?
Welcome back, Dempsey.
Lou's in the chat, so he was just being like, do I play art? Do I do art fight or play Cyberpunk? And we were like, do art fight. Cyberpunk isn't going anywhere. Just go outside if you want to see the Cyberpunk.
Okay, wait, hold up. Let's not go that far. Outside is bad.
Exactly. It's just as much as a dystopian as Cyberpunk.
Oh, I just meant weather, but yeah, that too.
I'm very curious on what Ven is talking about for their pop cross brain rot.
Oh no. I haven't
In a
even been
very-
getting notifications because I've had Discord open on the computer.
Oh, that's what they're saying. I don't think they've I don't know actually. Have they posted anything?
Well, some people have posted stuff because the channel's
Yeah.
lit up. Only two
That's
so
cool.
far. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how are we doing
Yeah,
on
sometimes-
time? 2 minutes. Oh no.
Sometimes gotta get that Zoe short made.
I was gonna say, are you gonna do a whole episode on that and do the other two as Monster Prom characters too?
I mean, I might in the future, but right now this was just random fan art idea.
Yeah.
I was partially thinking maybe trying it on stream, but didn't happen. So just just did it while listening to your stream and just going to have it as a short.
That's fair.
I might do some. I thought there's because I follow a few Amazing Digital Circus people. I've seen a few people do like Amazing Digital Circus characters if they were Huntrix. I've seen at least one with Has Been Hotel.
Was it Jax? Did they draw Jax as one of them?
Actually, no. Well, the ones I've seen so far haven't had Jax. They've mainly stuck with the girls and Zubul.
I find that fascinating. I thought that would have been the first thing they did.
I mean, this is just at least the people that I follow, what they've reblogged
Right.
and made, which is good because, like, yes, you're getting the point.
I need to actually use Tumblr as a social media platform
It's hard.
instead of just putting the comic there and just forgetting it. Hey, Drawing with Mr. S, how's it going? We're finishing up art 2 of 3 in this lightning round. And we gotta revenge somebody. Oop, that's not right. We gotta revenge somebody next.
I'm trying to also think who would even be if I did do the other Monster Prom characters in the outfits from.
Yeah, I was trying to.
I dressed one as Rumi and one as Mira. Who would I do?
No, we're not moving on yet. I just want to finish this. You can't make me. You can't make me stop drawing.
If I want to also be technical, I would probably, if it was more on personality, Vicky would probably be
Zoe?
Zoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of just like who do I want to see in these other outfits if I did do it?
Vera as Ruma, maybe?
Is Rumi?
Yeah, Rumi.
Yeah. I can also see
Or
a
Mira,
Ravi
or Mira.
working. Yeah. But also I can see a Ravi working because if I remember quickly on some of her backstory stuff where she's like she looks fully human, but she has like a little bit of monster in her.
What? More Arabi content? No, don't do that.
Because also I'm thinking Vera could work a little bit with Mira.
Yeah.
That's assuming if I do that, but yeah. But also like a Ravi in the in Rumi's outfit would slay.
Yeah.
Or
I would go for it. I think you'd do that. I feel like you'd do numbers on K-pop Reddit or K-pop Demon Hunters Reddit, Monster Prom Reddit, Tumblr. That sounds like a winning formula.
I
Where's
haven't
my
used
timer
Reddit
again?
in a long time.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Last one. Revenge. Starting now. 3, 2, 1. Go.
If I also do a Ravi as pretty much placeholder for Rumi, I could try to make like the demon marks be green as like a reference to Hex.
Yeah. Yes. Get rid of you. Open. Revenges. Dempsey. Aaronfold. There we go. This is Dempsey's old art style too, which is gonna be.
Right to jokingly, we can also say that Coven could have been Huntrix.
All right. Once again, I have a pose in mind for this one. This one's gonna be a little tricky because we're gonna be looking down at them.
Oh wow.
That's definitely something that at some point I will also have to figure out. I definitely need to figure out perspective more.
Yeah.
Try it. No, I need to. I just also know it's hard.
It's hard, and honestly, trying to learn the Clip Studio Paint perspective ruler is very
Oh my God, I had a look at that the other day. I agree. It's not intuitive.
no. Would this be a 2-point perspective? I don't know. Let's go for 2-point. But then again, like how does the horizon line work? I don't know. I don't understand this at all.
Yeah, if it helps, I've got the top of his armor for you in a reference picture, kind of.
That could help.
Yeah, it's in general because I had to draw a kind of almost a perspective, not quite how you've got it, but kind of a perspective for him.
Ah, gotcha. Right? Would that be how it look? I don't get perspective at all. Or I don't get the perspective ruler because it'd be like that, and then the floor would.
So
be like
your point
this?
for the 2-point perspective there would be, depending on how much of the body you're showing, it would be that narrow cylinder going down, but it depends on how far down it is or the angle it is to how
Right.
quickly it narrows.
All right, so I'm gonna do this. I've learned. I think I saw on Instagram or something. Somebody gave a tip. It's like draw it first and then fix the perspective.
Yeah, the bit that gets me though is I tried those little grid things that look really fancy on the side in the tools. And they do look fancy, but it doesn't mirror. So when I wanted it to on both sides of one of the illustrations earlier, I was playing around with. I was like, the grid looks cool. You got this great 3D grid that you can see all the lines and stuff from. But I don't understand how to mirror it or how to get it to work the other side. It's just.
Yeah.
I don't understand the ruler enough. Wait. Oh, okay. Now I'm understanding it from seeing it.
Yeah, but if I can just understand perspective and anatomy.
Yep. It's partially fake it till you make it.
Absolutely. No, that's not right.
Yes, Fen. Everybody's beating up Ehrenvold. It's okay. He can take it.
Okay, next him.
No. Nexum can't even afford Nerd's therapy fees from Benny Sharp, let alone anything else in his life. I did like that. The only person to comment on my picture of Nexum crying was Gallahan going, "Why is Nexum crying?" It's like, I didn't really know what to say, so I said maybe he's fighting an onion monster, maybe he's starting to stir across the multiverse again. Maybe it's something else. Maybe we'll find out in the future.
I don't know, maybe good art fight.
Or maybe wait for my video to drop. But yeah, just drawing multi-character poses is a complete new one for me in this style. I have mad respect for all of you guys that do it, or have done it.
Yep.
Wait, done what?
The multi-character poses, so you like more than one character in a pose, like where you've done like.
No, you go first.
I was gonna say like KyngPin with the comic, or Nerd with his just insane attack stuff and that. Or Drawing Mr. S with his art fight attack that had everybody at different angles.
And then Knights with the torture dance.
Yeah.
It's the okay. That one though is like I literally just made I made one version of a very rough sketch of like the pose, and then just copied it 2 extra times to then go over to make like a sketch for each of your characters.
Take
and
the
then
win.
their lines.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it worked, so.
yeah. I need to start working on comic stuff.
Ooh,
Probably in August.
that is a cool picture, Dempsey, that you sent me.
It's the one I'm working on at the moment for the video. But it's I wanted a dynamic-ish pose for him at the same time as it'll make more sense when the rest of the image is in there. But it's got enough of the top for you to see how the armor. You can probably see it from the one that you've got as a reference, but it also gives a bit more of anything else you might want in there for the armor or the hair. When I say working on it at the moment, it's like working on after I finish work later.
I've been messing around with some extra Warhammer pieces I've had, and just pretty much made like some custom in air quotes chain glaives for, I don't know, someone in Chaos will probably use them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pretty much it uses like a Chaos Space Marine sword, combined it with parts from Deathwing Knights, where their power balls, pretty much using a normal one and then adding a little bit of one of the other ones at the bottom to make it look like it's an actual glaive, so it has like the long handle. It just needs models to actually hold them.
Right. Okay.
I wonder what the mini of the month for August will be.
Now we have that left out.
Oh, this is alright. Oh, this will be very unique. I can't tell what he's. Wait, is he just standing next to a creature, or is he holding up the head of a creature?
I was going with holding up the head, but it's proven to be a little difficult. Maybe
I don't think you can do it. You're doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, I think if I
No,
just...
don't delete your art. Don't listen to Trophy. Don't delete your art.
I gotta catch up on them. It's been a few weeks since I watched an episode.
I don't know, like, I like their episodes, I like their banter, it can be a little boring sometimes for their ones where they're just drawing and talking.
Yeah.
I need to get back to watching them while I'm doing artwork,
Yeah.
because that works, but pay more attention when it's Detectives. I still think I'm at least one episode behind on the newest Detectives.
I gotta go back and check. I can't remember if I am or not.
Because I know I watched the one with ProZD.
Yeah. We need to get ProZD on boss level.
Get ProZD on the channel.
However, I think our chances might be pretty bad considering I named my MonsterCon character Sungwon Cho, which is just his name.
Maybe.
Or maybe he'll find humor in that. I don't know. I've never met the guy.
I don't know. I would hope he would like it. Oh yeah, I still have to. Oh, we gotta. No wait, that's makeup work. But I gotta see their. I need to watch their new portraits for the, the next year video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't watched episode 6 yet, which is when they have Caldwell on it. I watched the one with ProZD, but not the one with Caldwell. For some reason, I keep on wanting to say Tanner. Or for some reason, not his first name, his last name.
Alright. Oh my gosh, how tall does this desk need to be to get my hand in the frame? It's still not... I can't back up anymore, camera. There's a green screen here. Okay, bear with me for 1 second. We're gathering some reference images. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
I'll be right back.
All good. This isn't gonna reach, is it? No. I was gonna see if I could mount it on top of the green screen. Alright, we're gonna mount you right here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to on top of my monitor. Alright. We're gonna get to big screen. Now I'm at a lower angle than the camera. If I kneel down a little bit. Oh wait, I have this. I could use this as a reference too. If I'm holding this toward the camera. Something like this. Unfortunately, the head's gonna plan to be bigger. Let me see if I can get a little more light so I can see the shadows. Alright, so what I'm going for is a pose. How high can this desk go? Very high, apparently. So what I'm going for is something along these lines. Holding it up, victory pose, something like this. What I have right now is something more, it's a little closer to the camera. Something like this is kind of where it's sitting at now. That foreshortening of that arm is going to be the hardest. Alright. Now if I pull up my... the desk is so high at the moment. But if I pull up my stream, I should be able to screenshot myself doing that. And then I can use that as a reference. There's an ad. Why is there an ad? Skip. Clearly. Alright, so... where's my screenshot extension? There we go. Alright. There we go. Screenshot. Shut off this light. Move this desk back down. Hey, how much time do we have? Oh, we're at 42 minutes. I kind of forgot there was an art. There was a...
Timer?
Yeah. Quickly, put the camera back on the tripod. Hi guys, sorry about this. I'm sure that was nauseating.
Gone like for a few minutes and like...
There we go. Alright, we're back. Where's my glove?
Chaos ensues.
Every time. Alright. File Explorer.
Hello?
Here's our reference. All right. Well, I'm not gonna put it over and trace it, but
I mean, it's your own. It's a reference of you, so it's like that you can get away with.
true. But do I learn less if I do that?
Not really.
Eh,
Also, the reference isn't perfect. It's not the exact angle I want it, so.
Close enough though.
So something like that. Have the. We'll do a new layer for the arm just to. Something like this. The piece is at an angle though. Yeah. I think this one might be for you, Knight, but I've done a lot of Primaris Marines this art fight from No Bloopers.
possible. Also,
Yeah, I don't know if that's a war
well, that's
hammer thing.
no, yeah, it's what it's technically like the newer versions of Space Marines in 40K.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, and they have pretty much also what most of the Space Marine helmet have, like the different variants. They're more recent ones. Like, if you ever see the ones that are kind of have like the big mouths, they're like kind of more of the older ones. But these ones are more like sleek.
Oh, okay.
Those are the Primaris.
Gotcha.
But also, yeah, that's as someone who's tried to draw Space Marines a few times, and mainly the 2 times I've done it for Patreon, they can be a bit challenging, depending on, of course, how you decide to do it with style.
Yeah, I think that was a suggestion when I was doing the Doodle a Day streams or shorts back at the very start of this channel. They're not easy.
Yep. Well, it's partially because it's armor, and armor, it's cool, and you want to, of course, do it.
Yeah.
It's also hard. My
Yeah.
cousin has like a drawing he did of he redrew this one face of Squidward. I think it's from the episode where he first had a Krabby Patty, where he's like, "Does this face look sure to you?" Where he did that and put him in like Chaos Space Marine armor.
That's funny.
Or that was, yeah, it's pretty funny. And if anyone in the chat is wondering which faction, it was the Word Bearers. Who, for anyone who isn't in the know, Word Bearers are like the super into the dark gods. They pray to all 4 of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was gonna say I am not in the know. I know nothing of. See, I kind of want to. The skull doesn't work because the arm is like this, but I kind of want it more gripping the top of it, like here. Something more like this. So unfortunately, I don't have a reference for the hands. But the thumb would be closer to us. And then
Hands are still harder to draw than Space Marine armor.
that's for sure. Well, because Space Marine armor has hands too.
Yeah.
Hey, Nikolai.
How's it going?
And the chaotic cat. with a very chaotic spelling.
Hello, the Chaotic Cat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Art Fight. We are revenging Dempsey, who you just heard talking.
Hi.
Interesting ideas, Nikolai. Since some of us have backlogs of other stuff. Actually, all of us have backlogs of stuff. So there's that, and then also still, we've said it a few times where we're trying to move from pop culture stuff to more original. Where yes, we'd still want to do some pop culture stuff, but we're trying not to make it be our focus. So to help us grow more and be more diverse. So interesting ideas as for like Ben 10 aliens and different animes, just probably not gonna happen anytime soon with everything else going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ven, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. The beast head does look really small with the perspective. I'm trying to... I mean, obviously the easiest solution is make it bigger.
Which head? Because your perspective's slightly out, so your head is actually the right size for the angle of your arm compared to your reference picture.
Yeah, no, Ehrenfold's head looks fine. This beast head, I want to make it look like it was a big beast. But because of this perspective, I need to make it much larger than...
Just make it larger then, and just don't show the hands. So you could be holding this. You could just say he's holding the spine coming from the neck behind it.
Like he's Scorpion.
Oh, that's
yeah,
true.
just fatality ripped it out with the spine as well.
Yeah, we could try that. I am gonna move Ehrenfold over just a little bit.
Ehrenfold just has like... No, this is how Ehrenfold just kills this creature by doing the scorpion move.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
I don't know if I want to attempt it again, but I kind of want to... It's barely going to be seen, but I kind of want to have him, like, holding the weapon that he has here, just, like, upside down. Something like that. But we'll see.
We shall.
Alright. Let's check in with the perspective. It means nothing.
Glad I not recorded. I haven't done that yet. Glad I wrote the script for this week's video yesterday, but it's definitely not going to be recorded today because my throat does not. My throat feels like it's gonna need the rest.
Yeah. I kind of have a script written for at least the first week of Art Fight, but just because of... I don't know if I want to do just the first week yet or not, because just I didn't get much done week one, so...
Yeah, I don't know if I will even do anything because since I've already had like the shorts, so the only ones that can't really be shorts because of the size proportions whatever of the piece is technically the second attack on you and the attack on DMZ because of its it's landscape it's horizontal instead of vertical, and it's not very easy to edit the time lapse to focus on the different parts for.
Right. Yeah.
You could just always try doing it as just the square bit with the big gap that some channels do. They literally just, if it's more horizontal, they just have a gap at the top of the bottom in the short and just have it central.
Maybe, but at the same time, I don't know how well that would work because it's be very smaller.
Right.
Yeah. Like, if I did do some sort of art fight video, they would at least definitely be used. I just don't know what I would do. Probably at least a little bit about why I chose their character, why I chose to attack, what I did, what I chose to do, that sort of thing. I guess that it's also just like would be how many would I do per video? So far, how many attacks have I done again?
Skull looks a bit out of perspective.
Unlike everyone else, since this is not my first year, I have to like pretty much count how many I've done the other 2 times, and then use that.
I counted it earlier. I forget what the number is. I think you're at like 17 or something.
16.
I was so close.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16. Obviously, there's still some we need to do because, you know, there's still some revenges that need to be done. And some chains to kind of also want to at least do one more for. So if I did do it, it probably wouldn't be weekly, but at very least I'd probably at least choose like a number to do.
Yeah.
That's I will worry about that probably next week. Like I said, I have an idea. I want to try for Friday for Shark Week.
Yep.
Because I don't want to do it after, because that would be...
Yeah, I kind of wanted to get a art fight video out for art fight. And then Balatro happened.
Yeah. I think most of my plans were either going to come out on the 31st or the 1st of August, so
yeah,
I don't think I really had plans to get it done during it. But you can always try the shorts at least.
Yeah. Well, at least for some of them.
Yeah.
I found out the one I did for Nerd about 2 weeks ago didn't record.
Oh yeah, for some reason I don't know why that happened.
Oh, I know exactly why it happened. I started it on my tablet and brought it over to my PC, but the tablet wasn't set up to immediately. So any new project I do on this Clip Studio pane is automatically set up to start recording. It wasn't like that on the other one, and I didn't realize it.
Gotcha.
So luckily I have the live stream footage, but that's not the whole thing.
I have not yet seen the trailer for the Mortal Kombat 2 movie yet. Has anyone else? Do you agree with Nikolai that it's epic?
It looks pretty good.
Doesn't it continue with the continuity of that other Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah. With the... Nope, don't even remember his name.
I know there's like some sort of ancestor of Scorpion.
Yeah, but I totally forgot what his name is.
I don't know either. I've only watched the kill count for it, and I've only watched the kill count for it once, so it's not like other characters who have been in the games for longer, pretty much, so I know their names.
I don't even think this is a character from the games. I think it's a totally original.
Yeah, the guy is original, so that's why I don't know his name.
Yeah. Art block hit me for like a week and a half or something, and I'm behind on revenges. Ooh, that's not good, Chaotic Cat. I had to take care of some other stuff when July started, so the first week into Art Fight, I already had like two or three attacks on me. This being one of them. Dempsey being one of them, and I'm just now
I-
getting to a revenge on him.
That was part of the fun.
Well, also, like, you drew that insane fully colored piece, and I'm just like, how am I gonna do anything remotely good compared to this?
Nikolai gave us the name. It's Cole Young
Thank you.
for the.
All I can think of throughout that entire movie was he kind of looked like Nate Wants to Battle.
Wait, doesn't he also have like some impervious skin or something like that?
Yeah,
He's got an armor.
He's got some ability.
Wow. I'm just thinking because like when I think of the name Cole, my first thought is usually the Ninjago character.
Yep.
So the fact that he has kind of like a somewhat impervious armor thing is very similar to the fact that Cole is in Ninjago is the elemental ninja of Earth. So as much as like I say like I want to go to more the original, it still doesn't mean I have the ideas that at some point I would still like to do for pop culture stuff like Ninjago in Mortal Kombat. Because it makes sense.
Oh, that's easy. You got to draw one and then just change the colors for the other four. That's an easy video to make.
I mean, if I was just doing the ninjas, I could do that for the 5 male ninjas, and then just have to be an original design for Nia.
Yeah.
Joking, of course. I would. Like, as much as, like, even the Lego minifigure sets are usually very similar, each
Wait, we might have,
set...
that might just be you could do that for a video. You have the 4, you'll draw one ninja, do the 4, Nia or Nina, I forgot what her name is, and then Master
Nia.
Wu. Therefore, you have 3 unique drawings, and you can put 7 or 8 in the video.
Yeah. Though they have been for... I don't know when exactly they started, but, you know, more recent ones, they have been giving each ninja their own original design.
Is it still going on? Like, is this show still going on?
Yep.
Technically, yes, for Ninjago. I was talking more about Mortal Kombat
Oh,
ninjas
yeah.
have their own. The Ninjago, they kind of usually... They have, like, slight variations in their minifigures between seasons.
Well, they do have to
between all of
mass
them, but
produce.
for the most part,
Yeah, they do have to mass produce toys, though.
yeah. Well,
Let's face it, they're Lego. They can't have much different designs anyway.
That's true.
I mean, Lego's mostly just changing the print design for their
Yeah.
figure, but yeah.
Also, I forgot to bring this up before. We got Noob Saibot in the new Mortal Kombat movie. Woo!
Well, that makes sense. Spoilers for the first Mortal Kombat movie.
That was like 4 years ago. I think you're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. I doubt anyone really cares that much. Still, the first Sub-Zero does die like normal, so.
They ruined my childhood.
Those some big eyes.
I mean, he always dies. He's like.
I know.
He died in the original timeline. He dies in the new timeline for Mortal Kombat 9. I think I don't know what. I know he becomes Noob Saibot in Mortal Kombat 1 from like the DLC stuff.
I don't even know what the
I don't know if
story
he
for.
actually dies.
I don't even know what the story for MK1 is. I did not play that game.
Kind of multiverse related stuff. I
Yeah.
watched like I don't know when it was, 2 or so years ago maybe. I watched like the cinematics for Mortal Kombat 1, so I at least know the story.
Gotcha.
There's some interesting stuff.
I
And
think
then
the
also
last two
recently I've
drawings
been-
have had an effect on my art style, because this is much bigger than how I normally draw eyes.
What? You cut out for a minute on my end.
I was
Much
saying the
bigger
last
than-
two drawings that I did on the stream might have affected my art style a bit, because these eyes are much bigger than I would normally draw them.
For some reason, you keep cutting out on my end when you say much bigger.
Yeah, he doesn't mind too. It's much bigger than my new.
Eyes
silent.
bigger,
Yeah.
that's all you need.
Than normal, probably.
Yes.
Combination of just looking at some old art, partially for when figuring out some shorts, I've noticed that I have times where I make huge eyes. I know partially probably why that is. Gee, what have I watched that happens to have very big styled eyes that isn't anime? And also a lot of big heads that look really weird on the bodies, because I'm looking at them like, wow, these bodies are small as heck. I'm getting better at more proportioned.
Yeah, head
or
size.
More proportion that makes senses.
Head size is my biggest kryptonite.
Yep.
There's been several Mortal Kombat movies, Ven. There were some in like the 80s or 90s that were movies.
Yeah, there's the two live action from 80s, 90s or whatever. And then there was the, I guess 2020-ish, they made a new one. And I guess no one really thought there would be a sequel. So, but here we are.
I mean, there must
And
have
I know
been
there's some
enough
cartoon movies.
hype for it because there is a sequel now.
I mean, there is supposedly at some point a new Mortal Kombat game is supposedly in the works.
I think every character should be played by Megan Fox, because she did such a good job in the last one.
Is that sarcasm?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I can tell my radar broke.
I don't know why they needed Megan Fox, notably not a voice actor, to be in a Mortal Kombat game.
Because
Yeah.
of the name.
But it's
Literally
Mortal
that.
Kombat. What name do you need?
Plus, also, what do you mean needing name? I don't think I've seen her in a movie since,
That too.
like, I personally don't think I've watched a movie with her since the second Transformers.
Yeah.
And that sucked. Not the movie, her acting in it. Just to clarify.
Mhm.
I like the Transformers, I like the fight scenes. Just some of the story was just like, yeah, nah.
Yes, Ven. Every character in Mortal Kombat should be Chris Pratt.
Oh no.
No, it should be Chris Pratt and Chris Hemsworth together, like in that the Specsavers or whatever advert is in the museum bit.
Yeah.
No,
get the-
everyone in Mortal Kombat should be Sam Riegel.
Just get the actors who are seemingly in everything. Matt Mercer, Bryce Papenbrook, Chris Pratt.
Johnny Young Bosch.
Yeah.
Sideshow Bob.
Honestly, that would make I don't know if he has been in one yet. Like Johnny Young Bosch, I feel like would make sense to have in Mortal Kombat.
He would. I know Sean Chiplock is Noob Saibot in 11 and maybe 1. I forget.
Yeah,
But
like,
that's crazy.
yeah, like he makes sense. Besides the fact that being in almost everything anime adjacent, he's also a Power Ranger,
Yeah.
so he has the moves.
I don't know how much the actual voice actors need to have the moves, though.
Not at all, but you know, still.
Yeah. Well, they'd save some money on a stunt double. I don't know how this.
I don't know. It'd make more sense than having Megan Fox still. Also, and then also you can bring back I forgot his name off the top of my head right now. He's the guy in Cowboy Bebop. He's Steve Bloom. That's it. You can bring back
Steve Bloom. Yeah.
Yeah, he was Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat
Really?
10 and 11.
Yeah. Yes, the Chaotic Cat. Mortal Kombat's the fighting game. They made a couple movies on it, and they just released a trailer for the sequel to the latest movie,
Which was like at least maybe 5 years ago or so. We don't remember.
Yeah. There's 15 minutes left. I'm panicking. This design is giving me a little bit of trouble. It's not so much the design, it's more the design in the pose I chose.
Okay, apparently it was 2021 for the movie.
What? I honestly thought it was 2020.
I mean, I was thinking 2019 almost, so you were closer by 1 year.
Yeah. I only knew it wasn't 2019 because I remember watching it in quarantine. I guess I just forgot what point. Alright.
Yeah, all the days blend together when you're in quarantine.
Yeah.
Still do.
I can't believe it's July already. Literally, I base my schedule off of when Boss Level uploads.
Yeah. I feel like I was better a little bit at scheduling other stuff, but at least right now I've been just getting a video out weekly as at least be on consistent.
Again,
I do want to get back to other stuff.
Doing much better than me.
I just got no clue how I was doing 2 videos and a live stream a week at one point. I'm like, well, how did I do that?
You were doing the what and the who now?
2 videos and a live stream at one point. I'm like, how was I doing that? I can't even find the time to do 1 video and no live streams at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, I guess mine's no less about time, but more of drive. While also trying, I guess, to find a job, which going nowhere. And yeah, Nikolai, he was the Prime and Earthspark version of Starscream. I guess I didn't know about the Green Goblin one. I do know that the I think it was called Wolverine in the X-Men. That's the version of Wolverine.
So good.
And then
might be my favorite superhero animated show of all time. Wolverine and the X-Men was so good.
That was pretty good. At some point, kind of would want to rewatch it.
I rewatched it a couple years ago. I mean, I can't speak for me right now, but back then I thought it held up. All right, chat. We now get to figure out how in the world Aaronfold's armor would react with his hand held up and his face turned toward it. Would it be in front? Would it be behind? We're about to learn together.
I think technically the armor could be behind the head based off the angle we're at.
Yeah.
It'd go behind the head.
But at the same time, like, how? Like, it's a trick of foreshortening, I think, is my problem right now. I have to make the armor look similar to the one on his other elbow, but foreshorten it because of the angle.
Then being asked, how do we feel about the upcoming Fantastic Four movie? I'm at least optimistic.
Is it not out yet?
I think maybe it's this. I think it's this Friday.
Okay. I know Superman's out. I'm going to see that later.
That's been hearing good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I hope it's good because I still didn't have a problem with the first two Fantastic Four movies. Were they like the best or whatever? Probably not, but I think they were at least pretty good. I think people are too hard on them.
The 2005 one?
The one that actually did get 2 videos, so the one that Chris Evans is
Chris Evans
Human
is Johnny
Torch.
Storm, and the guy who plays, I can't remember his name. He plays the demon in Charmed. He plays Dr. Victor Von Doom. He's also played in a load of other stuff as well, but yeah.
Fan Force Stick, no. Bad.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to hope that it's a good Fantastic Four and not a Fan Force Stick.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know it was a movie. I thought it was going to be a series on Disney Plus.
Fair.
I mean, I'll maybe go check it out. I haven't watched a Marvel movie in who knows how long.
I'm
mean, I got
50 on it just because I know they've gone back to the retro design, but I just don't think. I personally don't think the hairstyle for Johnny Storm. I see the character and I think it's a joke. I know it's probably true to the original hairstyle. It just doesn't look right to me.
Where it's like the kind of buzz cut.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the bowl cut, but at the same time, I'm like, it doesn't quite look right to me for the shape of the guy's head and stuff. It just doesn't look. But what Johnny Storm is, it just doesn't match, in my opinion. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I'll watch it and I'll probably go like, oh, okay, this is better than I thought it'd be. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not trying to make any judgments. I'm just,
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about Fantastic Four, so I can't make judgments, but like, also, why does it look like it takes place in the 50s? Is that like, is that where they
I think it's
were?
in like I think it's a different universe.
Okay. Because even the marketing has like the 1950s aesthetic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been already kind of doing multiverse stuff. I think that's what they are doing a little bit. They're going into multiverse stuff.
Gotcha.
Nikolai, agree. Killer of Killers, that is really good. That is a really good, both like as like an anime, just like has good animation. I thought it was going to be a series, and feels like it could still be either a series or more movies in it. I hope to see more because it was really good.
Oh, I've heard. Yeah, I heard about that.
I've mentioned it.
Yeah. Aren't they making another one? Question.
There is a live action sometime soon.
Yeah.
And then also Nikolai also asked what was our favorite goated show from when we were kids.
Wolverine and the X-Men, Ben 10, Ninjago.
Okay, then that's also true. Digimon, original Pokemon.
Jesus, I'm gonna sound old now.
Chaotic
Spider-Man,
Cat.
Spider-Man. Sorry,
Chaotic Cat. I'm Team Crystal. Both Dempsey and Knight are Team Fossil. They have betrayed me.
Dang it, there was
Hang on.
another-
I think you would say the whole
Cybertron.
artist crew.
No. Nerd joined first, picked Fossils. I joined. I said randomly pick for me. It put me on Crystal. Well, actually, I don't know if Knight joined when Knight joined, but I know you joined afterward, Dempsey, and you went to Team Fossil.
It picked Team Fossil for me. I said pick my team. It did put me on there. I couldn't be asked to change it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but going back to like your programs, like when you were, going back to like your programs beforehand. Oh my God, there's so many that I could list that you guys might have even heard of.
Oh, shows,
from my
yeah.
childhood. Technoman Blade,
Nope.
Centurions,
Nope.
Gummy Bears,
Nope.
Sentinel Supremes, GoBots, the original Transformers, Visionaries, Mask Crusaders, G.I. Joe. You got Gem, Denver the Last Dinosaur, the original My Little Pony, Care Bears, Brave Star, Silverhawks.
You could be making all of this up, and I would have no idea.
Can I add Skyhawks to my thing? Because that was also pretty good.
Silverhawks
And
is quite good, yeah.
And it had Lloyd in it, so.
There's also a
And Yaga.
sky battling one. I can't remember what it's called. It was they used to have like these backpacks that would shoot cables between these island bits or things in the sky, and they literally jet between them and then jump onto different ones back and forth as well.
Attack
So
on
it's like
Titan?
Nope. It was hang on.
Speaking of a G.I. Joe, technically, on Sunday we were at I can't tell if anyone is talking because
Nope,
I feel
you're
like
good.
connection. Making sure. We were at food stalls, and it has like this at least covered area, and it has like TVs. Like one has sports, which makes sense, but the other one it had G.I. Joe.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't tell you what the plot was because we had no volume.
Wait, like the cartoon or the live-action
Yeah.
movies?
Yeah, it had like the cartoon.
Wow.
So it's like you can see G.I. Joe, like interesting choice, especially because no one can hear it and there's no subtitles on.
That's
Yeah.
the fun. You make up your own plot.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, where's Snake Eyes? Where's the? This is the only character's name I know.
Snake
Who
Eyes.
are these?
Wait, what about Shadowstorm? He was the white one. The white ninja.
Yeah, true. I didn't see Shadowstorm either. Like I saw a version of Cobra Commander, just not what any of the versions I'm usually think of that come to mind.
Yeah.
Saw Destro, and I saw for a split second the Baroness, but everyone else, no. I don't know who any of these guys, generic-looking guys, are.
4 minutes, KyngPin. I know, Ark. I'm panicking. This one was significantly harder. I kind of knew that going in, but I had to get this. I had to get the revenge done.
And also, Chaotic Cat, DMC's talking about like old school My Little Pony.
Yeah, like the original one, along with Sky Commanders, the original Johnny Quest, Johnny Bravo. There's
Do you
so
mean
many
the,
old ones.
The My Little Pony with the art style that freaks me out?
Probably.
The one where the My Little Ponies were but the very original My Little Ponies. I don't know which ones got the art style that freaks you out.
Anyone that's not the current one. Actually, I don't even know if it's the current one.
Well, not the current thing now is the 3D ones they made like a few movies of on Netflix. If you're the most recent show was the one on like the Hub or whatever,
Yeah.
and that's the one everyone talks about usually.
Yeah. This is the one I know. This one I just don't really vibe with. This one freaks me out.
Let me wait for it to catch up. I'll tell you which one.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
If it's one of them. So currently I can't see. Oh my god, no, it's none of them.
Oh.
Yeah, like the third image on top row, that's actually My Little Pony that was like me and my sister grew up with.
Oh my god, that's traumatizing enough as it is. I'm on about this one. It might freak you out, KyngPin, but I'll drop it into the chat on general.
I think the bottom, the first two on the
That's the
bottom.
original.
Oh.
That's the original one.
For those of you who would like to see,
The original.
There it is.
I think you meant to do it in like general, but still.
Oh, sorry, work in progress. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh well.
All good. Also,
Not that scary though.
Owain, I don't intend for it to be Loki's skull. It's just a generic beast. I don't even have a Loki reference to know how close I am. But yeah, this
He's got the horns on his helmet, but yeah.
Oh,
Loki
does
Loki
have
the cat.
horns.
I'm assuming he's talking about your Loki.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, no. There's nowhere near the reference.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
It could be one of Loki's minions, but not Loki himself. No chance.
Cool.
In the nicest way.
No, it's not what I was going for, so it's all right.
Also for the cartoons, like Codename Kids Next Door and Foster's, those are also good. And Billy and Mandy, those were also good.
All good. All solid picks.
I miss when Cartoon Network was good. Granted, I miss when most cartoon channels were good.
Is Cartoon Network even still alive?
I think technically in a way that might just be a lot of reruns and stuff that isn't as good.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, you know that picture I put in work in progress of My Little Pony?
Yeah.
You know, just put, what the... Hasbro, this is why we keep the My Little Pony developers away from the glue fumes. Don't let this happen again. I just put, that was the original My Little Pony?
Well, and that would be the 90s, so... Right?
80s, 90s, yeah.
That'd definitely be the time when they wouldn't really care if they were near the glue.
That is true.
I didn't even, I don't know how recently it was, but it was a recent discovery for me to know that there were more than just the main, air quotes, main My Little Pony type of show. All right, well, we got significantly less done on this one compared to the other two. But, yeah, there we go.
Woohoo!
I mean, I could
Next one
submit
out, timer.
this. I could submit this for points, just significantly less. I doubt I'm going to, though, unless, time really slips away. But to recap before we go into the art showcase, hey, Del Taco, how's it going? To recap, we've gotten this one. We got Layla by what was it again? Vowowie?
Yeah.
Vowowie. Which is my friend. This one is a friendly fire, so it's not going to be many points, unfortunately, but it's still looking really good. What?
Well, sorry, you were cutting out a little bit again on my end.
Sorry.
But also, Del Taco, you're actually not on time. We are just about to end.
Yeah, right after the artist showcase, we unfortunately will be wrapping up. But don't worry, I strategically planned these streams, so as soon as they end, you have more content to watch from Boss Level, my gaming channel that I run with my friends.
It's a conspiracy, I tell you. It's a conspiracy.
Well, if I knew how to direct the stream, I don't know if I can direct the stream itself to the video.
I think it's another live stream instead of a video, because you raid them.
Another live stream or a premiere, I believe, are the only two options.
You can do raids on YouTube?
Apparently, I've never done one, but apparently you can.
I would. That's something very bigger, I think.
It's in the studio settings. You can choose what to go to next, and usually you can set it to a channel, another. If there's a stream that's live, you can set it to a streamer. I think you can redirect to another video, but I'm not sure how to do that as such.
Yeah.
I'll look it up some other time. Anyway, let's move into the artist. Oh wait, I didn't finish my thought. We finished this one, or we didn't finish, but we got this far on this one, this far on this one, and very much not far on this one. Whoops. But as we end every stream, we like to do an artist showcase, showcasing what people have drawn via the Discord. And that is my desktop. I shouldn't be showing that. But here we go. First up, we got Drow Down Hedon. Always pronounce it wrong. Sorry. But they write, and now we have River Elf Cookie in a series of drawings they've done. Flying at crazy speeds with his crystal in hand. And yep, he is Lavender Amethyst Cookie's adoptive son. He also has 6 eyes. More like had. P.S. His hair was the thing to go crazy in this art piece, and the effect of him swooshing, and the likes to give him the effect of something I feel I did good. Love you, KyngPin. Thank you. Yeah. This looks awesome.
I can feel the movement here.
Mm-hmm. The speed lines
I just looked up and felt like I was in motion.
Yeah.
I really do need to look at the bake your own cookies that they posted. It could be some interesting ideas, even just can be used for normal characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these have been really cool to look at, and once again, Cookie Run Kingdom is something I've been meaning to check out.
I mean, it is also free, but it is also very one of those type of games still in a way. I had it for a bit, but then just wasn't playing it.
Gotcha.
On a different note, I am reminded that another YouTuber and their friends did a video where they pulled cookies at random, and they each chose free cookies from like the different rarities to then draw more human versions of as like a collab.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right, and next up we've got Ark with their drawing of Zeus. There we go. And first off, the green in this piece is what draws my eye, what my eye's drawn to first, and it looks really, really good. I love the emerald of the horns and all that kind of stuff. It looks really, really cool. And then the motion of all like the cloth and stuff. You did a really good job on this one, Ark. I really like it.
Yeah, definitely the lightning effect and the kind of like the whole vibe of it. Cheeky grin as well. It's just got a nice composition and feel to it.
Yeah, definitely. Really good use of colors as well. Moving on, we've got Chainsaw Hunter, who writes, Drew the Witch Doctor from Terraria, not finished yet. Let's back it up. Not finished yet, but I like where this drawing is going. I do too. It's always fun not only doing it myself, but seeing people take something from one art style that's drastically different to their own and reinterpreting it into their own. Because like this, the reference here is pixel art, and Chainsaw Hunter's taken it and turned it into this, which is very well done. The muscle structure and the anatomy, and also the fact that it's pretty much lineless, the entire art so far, looks incredible. I absolutely love this.
That skull and that skull head and those feathers at the top. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna get jealous of this one.
Yeah. And they do a really good job, and something that I struggle with is with shoulder armor. It's like the perspective of it.
Pauldrons.
Yeah. Really well done. Nice work.
I have to agree though with Nikolai's one random question where like they're asking for best non-canon, pretty much girl x girl ships. and like I do like that the ship of Toga and I don't Ochako from My Hero. Like
Or
I have
Raka?
seen a lot of good fan art of those two. So like yeah, that's a good pairing. There are others that are I just have too many. I've seen too many good non-canon ones to list off, Nikolai. So
Yeah. Oh
but
boy.
it's probably most of them.
Next up, we have Ven,
No, we don't need to show that.
who posted this, which is their thumbnail for Art Fight for an attack they did on both me and Knight. Somehow managed to double down. This is my worst thumbnail yet. Because when you click on this on Art Fight, you're greeted with this, which is absolutely insanely well done. With my character, Kaller, I've pronounced that wrong every time. Knight, what's your character's name again?
Alva.
Yeah. The perspective,
Yeah, it's just yeah.
the lighting, the fire effects, it's
The muscles.
the muscle.
The muscle.
I think Ven also said somewhere in the chat that you could tell it's inspired by JoJo. I think y'all can tell one of my many anime that influenced my art is JoJo. Definitely. And the Ring of Fire kind of gives me Demon Slayer vibes too. Just the way it's like rendered around the characters.
Yeah, you may be inspired by JoJo. I assume this is Ven saying they're inspired by JoJo.
Yeah.
You might be, but you do something in that JoJo barely ever does. You give the females muscles,
I was
like
just
actual muscles.
I was just gonna say there's a female period.
I mean, true, but you know, part 6 is
Yeah.
majority
That's
females.
Ocean.
but-
yeah.
But even then, they don't have like the muscles that most of the guys get. So
Yeah. I also love this isn't in the comic version of Kaller, but you gave him the shark tooth necklace, which is in the reference sheet that I put up on Art Fight. So I thought that was a cool addition, especially the way it's moving is really
Yeah.
good.
I do think I kept forgetting about the necklace in in the 2 attacks I've done with him.
The necklace is kind of optional. It's more like the double sunglasses and the pearl bracelet. I don't even know what kind of stones those are, but yeah, the aquamarine bracelet. Because I'll be honest, I totally forgot to include the shark tooth when I drew him in the comic. Whoops.
Your comic can get away with it.
Yeah, as long as I keep it consistent and don't draw it, then I'll be fine.
You can draw it.
Or-
No, because you can then just say, look what they've acquired.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Or if it's a new day, he can be like, "It's a new day." He now has a necklace.
Fair enough. But moving on, we got Owen Williams. 1, 2. For this showcase, I've decided to post some versus art of a fight between 2 of my OC villains, Nasir Bashar, head of the Twin Souls terrorist organization, from my original series Heroes of Light, and Kamu Khan, the former vizier of Pharaoh Nubanok. I'm apologizing now if I pronounced any of those names wrong. From another original series of mine called Spook Central Monsters Among Mankind. Specifically, the story arc called Wrath of Kuma Khan, set up as an army fight between Nasir and the organization and Kuma Khan and his legions of the undead, with the dark gods both sold their souls to overlooking the fight. Anotraka, the Hell Jin, don't know if I'm saying that right, on the left, and the sun demon Borshakan on the right. Fun fact, both of their designs are based off the Egyptian Arabian villains. Nasir based on Jafar from Aladdin, and Kuma Khan is based off of the Kamora from Night at the Museum.
I assume the second one.
Yeah.
Because there isn't a villain, there isn't like an evil Egyptian in the first one.
Right, yeah. But I can definitely see
Yeah.
the influences, and they look really cool. Yeah. I also really like the design of these, like, organized. I forgot exactly what they were called, but the outfits here, they turned out really good, and the guns look really good as well.
Guns are also hard.
Guns
so
are
yeah,
very hard. Those
well, most weapons are. But...
Those require a lot of reference for me. And this one I like this the Anno Traka design. I really like this guy.
Stab.
Looks really good. Nice job, Owain. And then last but not least, we have Underwater Wings. And this is what they've been working on. Which is a really cool, fun character design that I really like. I like the use of the colors. The top, the head itself is giving me a little bit of Uzi vibes from Murder Drones. But overall, I think this is just a really, really cool design. I like the different use of the colors and the alternating patterns on the legs and stuff like that.
They have some cool socks.
Yeah. I really like this. I like the different shapes that they end up using throughout the character. I think it really makes it a very unique piece. But yeah, I think that does it for the artist showcase. Let's just pull up Clip Studio so I'm not showing the desktop again. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching and joining the stream. I'll finish these 3 pieces eventually. I don't know when, because I still have to take care of Ben's from the last stream as well. Maybe I'll see how much I get done today, and maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow just finishing up some characters. We'll see.
Just listen to Mr. Sabobada's stream and work on art then.
Very true. That being said, Mr. Sabobada will be streaming later today, so be sure to tune into that around 2:30 Eastern time, which is about an hour and 2 hours and 15 minutes from now. So make sure to check back into YouTube at that time. And as always, I will leave you all with the latest episode of Boss Level. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Later.
Bye, guys.